appreciate that.
I mean, look at the bright side. It's a legal conversation. We're fine.
I mean, it is a legal conversation, but I don't want to have to cut that out of the Twitch VOD, okay?
Okay.
Make it easier for me.
No, because also it'd be fucking hilarious when Jay and Jake join with like, what the fuck did you just say?
Oh god. I don't think either of them are gonna show up for the stream.
They also just don't watch.
No, Jay does. Jay does, but Jay's at a wedding right now, so Jay will not be here. Evan might pop in for a little while, and Jay usually pops in just to say hi. But besides that, they don't really show up for these ones. They're more there for, like, my gaming streams and such.
Yeah, because Jay likes to... Oh, I was gonna say something, but I'm not, because they were live.
Yeah, I'm live, don't say it.
You know what I
know exactly what you're gonna say, yes. And we're live, so don't say it.
That's why I stopped.
Thank you. Alright. Are we ready to... Are we prepared? Steven, did you get my message, by the way?
I did.
Okay, cool. We don't have to do this, like, now, but, like, eventually. Okay, never mind. I just got the message back. Never mind. I'll set something up later, and we can talk about how much you think it's worth and stuff, later on. But, anyway.
Ooh, ominous.
Ooh, ominous. No, I mean, it's not that big of a secret. I mean, unless, Stevie, you don't want me to say it.
I feel like it could be fun to wait and surprise.
Alright, we'll wait. We will wait and see then. So yeah, I'll just message you again after the game then, so we can talk about that. It was just an idea that I had when I went upstairs and got water. I was like, oh, that could be fun. Anyway, where we left off, you guys spent, the better part of the day, resting and coming to terms after the battle against, the sort of Somri clone, or the White Dragon of the island. Afterwards, you guys, thought about and talked about where you wanted to go next, ultimately deciding to follow Somri, the Silver Dragon, the real one, at least, you hope so, up back to the sort of sanctuary that you guys visited before, where the Galabdurs were in the sort of protected chamber. She lets you into the sanctuary only for you guys to realize that within it is not the ruins of a old Cobalt society, but a living one. A sort of mirror of the past. A small fragment of a memory that is long lost. You guys spent a day with this Kobold tribe, sort of seeing where Pud came from. You got to meet Perk and Bob Duncan, before eventually witnessing their ultimate demise. Gathering up their remains, Pud managed to rescue his two closest friends as you guys left the sanctuary, leaving out the way you came. We ended and you guys are sitting in this sort of crescent chamber. I believe, unless you guys went home.
We went home because...
Right, you went back there. Did you teleport back or walk back? Right, no, she walked you back. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what happened. No. I remember it that much because that was that much I had planned for the monologue. I thought I was like, fuck, what happened after that?
No, we walked home and then Piers did his thing. You know, we went to the library, stole shit, Pud sat around.
Yep, you guys went back to the city where Pud kind of sat with his own thoughts for a little while. Somebody offered comfort, but overall, Pud kind of just had some time alone while you guys went off and caused a little bit of chaos. Stole some magic scrolls from a library, you know, as you do. A little bit of crime as a treat. But as you guys all come back, Somri has, you guys, I believe you guys bought the equivalent of Underdark pizza, back as you guys kind of, arrived.
Triple decker mushroom.
Yeah, just a lot of mushrooms and some weird meat, which, like, kind of tastes like chicken. But, you know, overall, it's pretty good. You guys have some pizza, and, you have some time for yourself. What would you like to do?
I think it's the next morning because...
Did we cut till the next morning? Oh, right, we did, because you had the dream sequence. Right,
yeah.
So Pierce sleepwalked, so it's the dream sequence. And then there was, yeah, okay. Anyway, no, it's the next morning as you guys, kind of wake up and come to, having odd dreams, or none, as you guys all wake up. What do you do in the day? What's your plan of action?
I would like to go wake up Piers.
Okay.
Hey, Piers, can you help me out? Oh wait, actually, never mind. You can go back to bed. Never mind. Sorry about that.
And then I'll go talk to Raven instead because I realize it's Underdark or Undercommon.
So you burst into Alice and Raven's room.
Well, I don't burst.
You politely knock on the door.
Yeah, I knock, I wait, and then when they say I can enter, I enter.
Hey, Pat, what's up?
Raven, I need your help. I have money, and I need to kind of spend it because I want more diamonds.
Yeah, sure. I can help you out with that.
I don't know how to read, so like you kind of got to lead the way, bud.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll let you get changed,
and I'll walk back out the door.
Yeah, so you walk back out. Raven, if you get ready, all of you are getting ready at this time anyway. You kind of meet back out to the center, or I guess the kind of the main room. Somri's not here anymore. She kind of left last night. You can assume just to go back to her own place. Are you guys just gonna head on the morning? Just without anybody else, or are you guys just gonna? Well, what's your plan?
I mean, I'm not stopping anyone.
Yeah, I mean, if someone wants to join us, they can join us. But
okay. Well, it was more a fact. Are you telling your teammates that you're leaving, or are you just dipping?
We'd probably tell them if they were awake at the time.
Also,
I'm not saying we're gonna wait for them to get up either.
Yeah, if they were awake, they probably heard the loud knocking on a door, right? So they probably know that something's up and that people are chilling. So
Alos heard that we were going somewhere.
Yeah, he was in the room with you, so he probably knows. If you guys are gonna go out, Alice will just say, I'll stay back and make some breakfast. You two could go out if you want.
Thanks.
Sounds good.
Feel free to wash bubs for me.
Right. And if Evander or Pierce want to join?
Pierce is probably just trying to think about what the fuck happened last night and what he did.
Yeah, I mean, you did find yourself sleepwalking, so that's funny. And Vander.
I'm just grabbing some leftover pizza for breakfast.
Yeah, some cold pizza. Listen, morning after pizza is always the best. And end statement. It's just good. Cold pizza slaps.
If you heat it up, you're a fucking monster.
Period. Anyway.
Okay, in the microwave? Yeah, no, don't heat it up in the microwave. Oven? Forgivable.
Turn the toaster sideways and put it in.
I mean, unless you have a toaster oven, in that case, yeah, don't use the microwave. Microwave pizza, ew, you're a horrible human being. Okay, toaster oven is acceptable.
Unless you have one of those toasters that clamps down on the bread.
Then you have cheese everywhere. That's just gross.
Listen, I thought about that. It was like, hey, I have a toaster. It's like, I have a toaster. I can do this.
No,
no, they clamp. It's gonna destroy the toaster.
No. Toaster oven.
Unless you like fold it like a taco.
No.
You can fold it like a taco.
No. Anyway, we'll get back to that. I could rant about that for a while, and I won't. If in that case you just go out for breakfast, I'll just cut to Raven and Pud. You guys are looking for a sort of jeweler shop to look for diamonds. What specifically kind of diamond are you looking for? Any price or anything? Or it's just in general like a diamond.
I want to get a lot of like just the 100 gold diamonds, mainly for spellcasting, and then also some, just basically all variety of diamonds for spellcasting purposes. Like if there's like a spellcasting shop or something.
Liz, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to insult your microwaved pizza. Oh wait, I just saw the Snapchat. Sorry.
You can't take back those words, Caleb.
I mean, I am insulted, but also I feel bad for insulting you.
Wait, crap, that's the wrong emote. No.
In my defense, we got the pizza a little bit ago, so it reached that point in the fridge where it wasn't like cold, but it wasn't warm either.
It wasn't warm, so it was kind of like mid. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're right. If it's like mid tier, then that's acceptable. It's when you get the fresh cold pizza, that's the good shit. Anyway,
that's fine.
Okay, back to the conversation at hand. Can I have one or both of you make a investigation check?
Yeah, give me a minute.
So one with advantage, both of you individually. It's up to you. You know how it rolls.
I'm guessing that I get disadvantage, saying I can't fucking read anything.
Yeah, but you could also ask around. But also you don't speak undercommon, so that would be just... So I'll just give you a straight roll. Pud, if you want to do it, you just get a straight roll, or Raven gets advantage, is how we'll play it out.
Sorry, my character sheet kicked me out.
It happens to the best of us.
Can we both get one roll?
Yeah, you guys can do it where you both roll. I mean, you guys are both the...
I think...
arguably the most perceptive on the team. Vander aside.
It's insight or investigation?
Investigation. Investigation or perception.
I have an okay investigation. Perception?
Or
really?
perception.
You use perception?
Investigation or perception. That's why I said you two are arguably like the best people for this.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. Perception is a little bit higher.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
You both can make can make one roll. Pud, you're making it with disadvantage.
Okay, let's use the plus 11, not the plus 7.
I am going to guidance myself because
yes, you can do that.
I need all the help I can get.
I should probably use a luck point. I'm gonna do that.
I mean, you don't have to.
Liz,
I'm
roll
gonna
again.
do it.
Yeah, and then so 14 plus a d4.
Well, 13 plus it's perception, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 22 plus a d4.
Okay, roll plus a d4 then.
27.
Yeah, even with the inability to read, Raven, you feel like Pud's leading you around.
Fair enough.
But yeah, you guys do manage to find a little sort of like almost a jeweler shop that kind of does like the sort of gem polishing and such. You see that behind it is like an older sort of drow lady who seems to be she could greet you with a smile as you guys walk in. That she has like things like emeralds and rubies, as well as you do see a couple of very nicely cut diamonds just kind of on display. How much are you willing to spend? Because
how much
do you have?
I've still got 50 if you want it. I don't think I'm going to be using it.
If you haven't taken the 300, I believe that everything was split.
I think I have... Because I haven't spent any other drow money, right? because I've just been throwing around fucking Electrum at people.
That's true.
So I think about 400, 500, I'd say.
400, 500 of the drop coin?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to take it all, put it all on the counter, and then...
Okay, Raven, so just, like, get diamonds for spellcasting, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Okay.
Got it. You're the best.
This is
Trying to get a good deal.
This is gonna show you guys if you guys know basic math, this is gonna show you how much the drop coins are actually worth. You watch the Drow Lady kind of look over them quickly and kind of say, in Undercommon, Sir Raven, you'll have to translate. Well, for all of this, I could probably give you, 200 gold, 2 of, our 100, what would be considered the 100 gold diamonds, and a 300 gold diamond? Or,
alright.
Something like that.
I'll relay it to Pud. Good enough of a deal, or do you want me to try whittling it down?
Or, sorry, hold up. 500, hold on, I gotta do math in my head, because they are... I've got to convert it, so it actually wouldn't be that much. Okay, hold on. Because if 200 is 1. So she could give you 2 100 gold diamonds and a smaller, less precious gem with it. With what you gave me. Sorry, I'm just doing like the mental math in my head.
Is this Venezuela? What is this currency exchange?
The drop coin is significantly less than a gold piece. Fun fact. And you guys just never knew that because it doesn't matter because their currency is funky. And I know this conversion because I have it written down, and then I just have to do mental math to remember how it works.
So, do you want me to try talking things up, or...
Ask if we can use, like, gold, because, like you said, they used gold to measure the price of the thing, right?
I don't think they take gold down here,
She just kind of, she explains to you, she kind of pulls out the gems, like the 2 gems that she said is that amount would probably be worth, if that makes sense.
Oh, no, but,
okay.
she wasn't, but she wasn't saying, you know, the gold worth. I was giving you a comparison.
Oh.
Thank you, Raven.
That makes a lot more sense. Okay, I'm dumb. Sorry. I'm just kidding. Smartest.
You are the smartest. Definitely.
You're right. Now, I have a question. How many gems is that?
It was 2 and a lesser gem, right?
Yeah, it'd be 2 100s and one worth about 50 gold. Which could be also a diamond or any other gem.
Raven will basically pick up Pud's palm and like separate 2 fingers, like 2 of his claws. Like it'd be this many 100 gold worth diamonds. And then he's gonna put 1 of Pud's claws down and say, and this 1 lesser gem.
Okay, this doesn't really help because I still don't know numbers. So you're telling me to look at things like my fingers. Never mind. You do everything. I trust you. All right.
Okay. Do you want me to try talking, seeing if I can get anything more, or are you happy with this?
We can always try to get a bit more.
And then I'll guidance Raven.
Just smack him on the calf.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna try to get more.
All
what
right.
kind of a roll would that be?
Persuasion.
Persuasion?
Unless you're trying to intimidate her for some strange reason.
You know, part of me really would love to, because I think my intimidation's higher. But
well, okay. Let's play it out like this. What do you say?
No, I'll start with I'll start being nice.
Okay.
I can't rely on Mafia Charm forever.
Okay. Let's roll a persuasion check then.
Yep. Goodbye, +9. You were beautiful. 15.
Add that D4.
Oh, right, the D4.
D4.
Hey, 4.
Nice. That's what is that?
19. Okay.
19. She goes, well, if you wanted, I could probably bargain a larger gem out of this. And she produces what would be equivalent to a 300 gold diamond.
Perfect. We'll take it.
Okay, so add a single 300 gold worth diamond.
Yay.
We got the big one.
Rick
That's
somewhere
good,
cringes.
right?
I mean, I'm just trusting that you did the right thing. I don't really.
Well, I mean,
could we have?
Hmm?
Never mind. I don't want to sell anything there. I need to keep it. I need to keep
Oh,
it for
okay.
my hoard.
Your hoard?
I can't sell any of my gems. They're necessary.
Well, you keep your gems. You keep them all safe. They're all with you.
Yes.
Anywhere else you need to go, or was this the extent of it?
Do you want to go get some like breakfast or something?
Yeah, I'm down for breakfast.
Alright, and then you guys go off to get breakfast, using up the rest of Raven's gold, I think, at that point. I don't remember how much you guys individually had at this point. I believe I gave you guys about 200 each? 500 each? Was it?
300.
Was it 300? Okay.
I had 300 written down in my inventory, and then
It was 300, yeah, because
Okay.
I gave.
It was between 200
I
and
gave most of it.
500, and I don't remember which one it is, but 300 is like a pretty happy middle, so I'm happy with that. It's been a couple of days, and I don't remember the exact amount I gave to you, but I do know that it was a decent enough amount that if you guys wanted to purchase anything, you guys could try and figure out the money conversion and just trying to, if you purchase things, that was mainly
and then Samri gave us money that we just still don't know how much it is, or if it's above or underground.
Yeah, you don't know. I mean,
So I
unless
haven't
you
looked
look
at
at
it
it.
We have.
Which we can actually cut if Raven and Vander want to look at the money that you guys were given.
Oh yeah, I am curious.
Yeah. If you guys, well, either, okay. If the whole party wants to come back and look at it, then, like, after you...
The 4 people came back. There was one thing I needed to do that I totally just remembered now.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I was going to ring up Daniel.
Oh, right, okay. Did you call him
I
on the
keep forgetting about that. Yeah. Hey, Daniel, I don't know if it's morning, night, or afternoon or whatever, because we're in the Underdark right now, but
it's about like 10 a.m.
Okay. We killed the White Dragon.
Oh, that's great. Have you met Samri then, right?
Yeah,
how's she doing?
Might be good. She might be paying you guys a visit in the next bit, maybe.
I mean, tell her I'm excited. Okay, I'll have to talk to Lewis and make sure we have a free room open. No, it's great. Oh shit, that's great. I'm real proud of you guys.
Along with that, we came across this necklace and had the skull of a white dragon on it, and all I got off of it was some kind of necrotic kind of energy, and I was wondering if you may or may not have known anything about what this could be.
A necklace with necromantic. I mean, it could be anything. There's a lot of necromantic magic items out there. It's not an uncommon sort of magic source. I mean, you have Pud, for example.
Yes.
I'd probably have to see it in person to give you a better read on it. A dragon's head, that's peculiar. Not a lot of stuff has, like, dragon memorabilia on it unless it's made for, killing dragons historically.
Yeah.
So maybe that tells you something. But besides that, I really can't tell you much without really seeing it and investigating it myself.
Well, yeah, don't really have a way to mail it to you right now. I don't know if I feel safe mailing this thing on its own. after last time.
That's fair. Well, maybe next time you
Well-
guys come and swing by, we can, I'll take a look at it for you.
We're hopefully gonna be in. We're gonna be going back to Cryos within the next few weeks or so, and then probably back to Vahara, so I
Right.
can hand it on off to Neff if she comes to visit you again.
Right.
'Cause it might be a little bit before we're back there.
I mean, if you see Tam knows a little bit about magic.
That is true. We were probably gonna bother her again.
Alright, well, in any ways, if it ever finds its way to me, I'll totally let you know what's up with it. But, hopefully it's not too dangerous, whatever it is. Just be careful, is all I can really say.
Will do. Thanks.
Alright. Bye! And then it hangs up. There's like a little beep noise. You successfully rung up Daniel. And,
Then just
that's
sit
it.
and wait.
Yeah.
Sit and wait for everybody back. Probably switch one of the short swords off for the shield.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can do that. You've got time to, sit around, pick your spells, eat some breakfast, some leftover
Yeah.
pizza and whatnot. Vander, is there anything you want to do?
No, just chilling.
I'm just chilling. All right. So I'll say around this time, Raven and Pud kind of get back from their shopping adventures. And do you guys want to look at the sort of sack that Samri gave you guys?
Yeah. What is in
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Totally.
Inside is a small collection of scattered gemstones. Each of them probably no bigger than like your thumbnail. But the bag is quite weighted, so you could tell it's probably worth something. You're not entirely sure exactly the amount unless you want to really sit and investigate it. Or if anybody has jeweler's kit proficiency, but I don't think any of you do.
Sorry. Thieves' tools, not jeweler.
Yeah. Yep.
I failed you all.
It's alright. But no, it's fine. You, if you guys want, I'll let you make an investigation check.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Just to see if you
Yay.
can estimate what it might be worth.
Investigation.
Mhm.
Bum, ba-da. 3, 2, 1.
Where is
Hey, 17.
Can everyone make one?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
4?
A bunch of shiny gems, they're worth something.
22.
Nice.
Shiny
Wait,
gems.
wait, but why is money worth anything to you?
Seeds is it worth?
Okay.
I'm curious
well,
how many seeds they're worth. Yeah.
Okay, it is probably worth. It's probably worth like 1,000,000 seeds. By that equivalent, it's probably worth about 600 gold pieces.
Nice.
Which I'll say Raven and Vander both figure out. Pud and Piers, you guys, it's shiny. It's shiny and weighted. It's worth something. You're not sure how much.
Paperweight.
But
I'm gonna just
Or chuck them at
yeah.
people.
But my thing is, don't put it in as gold on your inventory sheet yet, because they are still only gemstones. So put it
Okay,
as
cool, cool.
so
No,
if you
yeah,
put it in
no,
your
I have
inventory,
it.
you put it as bag of gems worth 600 gold.
Just for Pierce, it's like improvised weapon. Add to the arsenal.
I mean, it's heavy enough. You could probably clock someone with it if you're with a good enough swing.
You know, every time someone pisses you off, hit them with a bag of gems.
Bonk. Fair enough. Anyway, what is your guys' plan of action for the day now that you've gone over?
Well, Bud, you said you wanted to go to the surface, so
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're doing.
All right. I think we might need to talk to Somri, because I don't know how to get to the surface. I mean, we could teleport, but, you know.
You just have to remember the hole we came out of first. Went in.
Don't worry, I am aware of the whole surface up there. We should be
I mean-
fine.
Okey-doke.
I mean, if you know where you want to go, can't we go there? If you remember it
I-
well
Still
enough
got
to
the map,
teleport.
don't we? We could just like
that makes a
walk
lot of
back
sense,
through the
actually.
hole.
Well, yeah, but we could just teleport to the place I want to go.
Yeah, if you remember it good enough, so I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah.
Stay another night up top.
All right. Well,
Sounds good.
do we have everyone? Do we got?
Do we?
Do we got the Flumph? Do we got Alos? Do we got?
Yeah, you got Alice and the Floop is there. Oh, the Floop.
And Fluffy.
Oh, the Floop, as you guys are getting ready to teleport, the Floop just is kind of bouncing around the room a little bit. Doesn't seem to be paying you guys too much mind, as it's just kind of like looking at like the shiny lights and stuff. Alice is there though. He's like prepared. He's like pulling on his big winter jacket.
We didn't forget him this time.
No, Alice is like he's been getting ready and like looking at some stuff with you guys. He's been just kind of around.
Can I? Ooh, sorry. Can I take out a blanket and wrap it around the Flumph so it doesn't get cold?
The Floop looks at you, and you hear just telepathically in your mind once again, "Friend."
God, I can't wait to eat that. Anyway,
And you hear
Alright, so-
Pud, you hear in your mind, "Friend, where go?"
We're headed to the surface. We're gonna hang out.
Well, the moment you say the word surface, Pud, you see the Flump that just turn turn blue and just kind of like sink down a little bit.
Oh, what's wrong, buddy?
No surface. Friend, go. Flump, stay.
Why can't you go to the surface, bud?
Scary. Scary.
Yeah, but we can protect you. I mean, look at us.
Cold. Bright. Dangerous. Flump, stay.
Hmm.
What's going on?
can I try to?
Can I get some help?
Why is he blue?
He's sad.
Because
He doesn't want to go to the surface, so I'm gonna make him. Do we have like a backpack that's just like available?
I've got extra room in my jacket.
Okay.
I'm gonna like make a backpack because I have the sewing needle, right, and I have plenty of cloth, and I'm guessing I have string.
Yeah,
I
you
hope I have
do.
I can always just like I have blankets. I can just pull some string out. I want to make like a little insulated backpack.
Do
I can put
flumps
something-
have body heat?
I'm not sure. They'll just kind of
That
look
might.
like. I mean, make an Arcana check.
You got it.
And
I
Pud,
don't know. Can I like
Pud, if you are
place my head on
using
him?
if you are using the needle of mending, make a check with your spellcasting modifier, not proficiency.
Mhm.
So it's a D20 plus your spellcasting modifier to use that.
That's a 9.
Even with the match, okay, well, could have been better, but
I'm trying my
clear.
best.
Okay, no, it's
These
okay.
cold old hands. They
Uh,
can't do much.
You're trying to make a little bit of a backpack, and it is some sort of bag-ish thing. It's not a backpack, it's more just like an open sack. That you hope holds together. And Raven, with a 13, you're not sure? They do have a very jellyfish-like quality to them. And you know, from you know what you know, jellyfish have very specific living habits. And you're not sure if that qualifies to flumps. Because they are magical in nature.
I
Question.
mean, huh?
Can I make like a check or whatever to see do flumps breathe air?
Okay, roll a check.
I'm gonna roll. Medicine, because breathing is important to live, and let's see if this thing needs it to live.
I would say this is an Arcana check because
Right.
flumps are magical creatures.
17.
17. Let me look.
Please let this one breathe air. Please, that would solve. if it, does breathe air, like it probably does. But just in case it doesn't.
I mean, it's breathing right now. It's not like we're underwater in the Underdark.
No, flumps do in fact breathe air.
Damn it. Next time.
They do have, actually, if you look at them, even though they've got kind of like their eyeballs on these tendrils on top of their heads, you do see there's like a little like mouth flap kind of like on the top of their sort of like very sort of squishy looking bodies that you could chew. That's probably like their mouth flap that it doesn't move while the flump's talking, but like, every once in a while, like it kind of just like opens and closes just a little bit, like a kind of movement. I don't know if that noise picked up on the mic, but
So,
Okay.
what's the bag for?
I'm gonna be honest. Fuck the bag. All right, I messed up. The bag, it kind of sucks.
How is that gonna make the flump less,
I
terrified of
figured-
the surface?
No, I think I figured it out.
Oh,
I need to try something.
okay.
Hey,
Is there like a straw somewhere, like in the kitchen?
roll an
Like-
investigation check.
Shit. 0.
No. It's like an Airbnb kitchen. There's no straws here unless you guys like brought one in and went to like Underdark McDonald's or something.
Why not?
No, there is no straw.
Damn it.
I mean, if he needs something to keep him warm, we could shove him in one of the jackets. Keep him warm with extra body heat. Might be safer.
That is actually very smart. See, this is why I should listen to you more.
I mean, sure, Pud.
Mhm.
No, I'm the best influence, the
No.
greatest.
I can't. He can't come with me because I don't really give off body heat.
Okay, I do. What do you
Oh,
think, little guy? Want to ride with me?
Friend, roll a persuasion check for me.
You got it.
Okay,
Persuasion.
Let's go.
Give me one. $25.
You see the flump kind of float up next to you and kind of curl around underneath your jacket. And it kind of curls around you to the point where it's kind of like sitting just like on your lower back, completely hidden underneath the jacket as its tendrils kind of wrap around your kind of like your stomach kind of area. And now that it's got its tendrils up against you, you can hear it. Its thoughts as it just goes, friend, warm, dark, friend, like. And if you look down at the tendrils, the tendrils went from being blue back to its sort of natural, sort of yellowish color.
I think he's fine with this.
Oh, good, nice. All right. Is everyone ready?
We quickly call Samri to say bye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually smart. Do that, please.
And just quick, okay, we're going.
Yeah, you quickly call her up put her on speakerphone.
Here's the address to the tavern if you get off the island and the island doesn't go into total destruction.
Right, yeah. She kind of goes, oh, shoot, yeah, listen, I'm already packing up, so, I'll probably be out at the end of the day, so if anything goes to shit, and if you're still around, just call me and let me know. Alright,
Yeah, we're still gonna be on the island. It's gonna be like a few days, maybe.
Alright, yeah, just, give me a call, whatever. I'm gonna head out, so I'm already packing my bags. I'll see you around then.
Maybe I may or may not have thrown you under the bus, so you should probably go see Daniel soon.
Dad, that's not where I was. Okay, fine. And she hangs up the phone. She hangs up, and there's just like silence, as you can tell. She's probably
Well,
just
now we
not
can go.
listening anymore. All right, you guys all gather around a circle. Flump kind of attached to Raven's abs as you guys all gather hands. Pud, where are you going?
I would like to go to the forest where I hid.
Okay, so the same forest that you guys were originally at.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So you're going back to the same place. All right.
Um.
Are, like
Actually,
are you going straight back to the location that you teleported to the first time, or?
because I've never. Can I actually go? Because I think it's closer. Can I go to the place where I stabbed that one woman?
Well, you can.
Sick. Okay, I want to go there, please.
Okay. Roll a d100.
Let's hope this works. $11.
Oh.
Oh, don't. Oh.
Okay.
We're gonna die.
The silence is so awful.
We'll be fine. Probably.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Give me a second. I have to see what happens.
Is this gonna be the quickest TPK ever?
TPK guys, let's go. Okay, hold on. I have to go get more D10s. BRB.
Oh, this is gonna be a
I'm-
TPK. Oh god.
Oh fuck! Oh
We're
I'm gonna
gonna
start
die.
making a new character.
I also
Okay,
need
well,
you to I need
Did
you
we
to
teleport
roll.
with the ground?
I need you to roll it again for me, Liz, if you'd be very kind.
Great.
Okay, Pip, your turn.
84. That's
Okay,
better.
okay. 84?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. No, you're fine.
It's the thing where
That's
like
how many D10s he's rolling.
Yeah. 84 D10s! You're all dead!
That
No.
made me think of the thing with the cop, where like if the cops, when you like say something to a cop and then they repeat it back to you, like immediately you just lose like all confidence in yourself and like anything you
Yep.
were going to say. You're like, maybe.
Whoa.
Alright. Okay, well that's not the greatest. Okay,
Hey, let's go. Wait,
Not the greatest for you or for us?
no,
I
it's
think
fine.
we'll figure that out very soon.
I think we're dead.
Okay, no, you guys aren't dead. There's no way you
I'm
guys are
working on a
dead.
new character.
But as you guys all hold hands and pull together, there's this sort of sinking, crushing feeling as you guys kind of all feel just crushed and sort of pushed together at this uncomfortable rate, at this sort of smashing speed, as you all take 15 points of bludgeoning damage before just bamfing out and scattering along the sort of snowy floor, as you all just kind of sit around and realize you don't know where you are. Except for Pud. You know exactly where you are. Hold on. I'm trying to be familiar with your backstory for a second. I know you stabbed a girl, but I'm trying to remember where this was. Because I don't actually remember either. Let me quickly read over your backstory to remember where this location is. That's not the right one. Because you 2 documents, and,
Oh fuck.
what?
So that damage happened to everyone, right?
Everybody took 15 points of damage.
The flump is dead.
Yep.
Oh no! Oh
Also, Fluffy's probably fucking dead as well.
Fluffy would be dead.
Oh
no! No! We like revived the flump.
Can we-
Hold on, I'm gonna...
Bitch, I'm.
No, I got this. Fucking, I
300
still have Spur the Dying on.
Oh god.
We just
How
got
many?
this
How
fucking
many? Hold up. How
diamond.
many
I'm
hit points
gonna
does
use
it have? I actually don't know.
7. It's full dead.
Oh
It's 15.
shit!
Yeah, full dead.
Shit! It is. Oh god! I forgot about that.
I would like to use a diamond and revivify.
So much for the diamond you guys just bought.
It's my diamond.
You
I didn't
guys-
choose what it's spent on. It's spent on the flump.
That's fair enough. Oh dear.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Actually, I think we're all gonna have
Stop!
problems.
Oh my god!
I-
Oh god! Hi! Fucking you and just received bonk. We just killed a flump. Oh.
That was the damage on the.
I feel so bad! Oh no! Oh god. I'm just trying to remember where you guys are! Because I can't succeed without knowing where you're located. Hold on, where is it? It's the... He knows. Okay, no.
Oh my god! We're fucking.
Hold on. God, you have so much written in your backstory.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. A lot of this information is good, but also about other things. This is also, because now I'm looking at the magical girl stuff, and I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for.
Pud's backstory
Magical
is
girl stuff in the backstory?
There's a lot of stuff in there that's also like you have part of Liz's backstory in there just for reference. Not Liz's, like Lizzie's. You are Liz. It's confusing. Why did I make this important NPC literally have your name? Sorry.
In your defense, I was named after it. So,
Oh,
I was
really? No, I'm kidding.
I mean like time frame wise.
Time frame wise, yeah, she was named
Yeah.
first, but it's fine. It's cute. Oh fuck. Was this okay? I'm gonna ask you a question because I can't find the information right now. Was it near like the village where the nobles lived? Or was
it was
it-
actually it was closer to their manor, actually.
Oh, closer to the. Oh, so it's outside the city, but it's okay. So I know where you guys are
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Because it's like their manor. I think if I had to map this, I'd probably started at the fucking never you say what west.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then, like south.
Yeah, you guys went south. So,
West-ish.
yeah, you started, yeah. No, you started went south. So that's kind of, I mean, you guys started on more like the kind of like northwest side, so you guys are teleporting roughly back to the same place. But you guys are just a little bit lower than where you guys were originally. It is still a fairly, oh, god damn it. Me just like unplugging my headphones. Love that. Anyway, you guys kind of find yourself at like kind of grabbing your heads in this sort of like mumbled pain that you all experienced from being crushed. As you guys kind of look around, you guys are in another snowy area. What you notice immediately is the bitter cold that hits all of you at once. You're lucky that you guys put back on your winter clothing before teleporting, because if you didn't, that would cause problems. It is blizzarding outside. There is snow blowing around you at sort of like an intense speed. And Raven, you feel somewhere on your body just something slump. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you press the sort of gem up against the sort of like now increasingly getting cold body of this flump as you realize because of the blizzarding weather, flumps are not made for cold weather. Period. That's why it was so like I'll just like stay and like cuddle up against Raven. Raven's warm, right? Little did Flump know that Flump would get crushed. But you place the diamond kind of like up against Raven's back, just being able to see the Flump from underneath Raven's coat as you see the kind of like slowly the Flump begins to kind of glow some light again. As Raven, you just as the tentacles kind of wrap around you tighter a little bit more, as you just hear ah in your head, just like this little scream in the back of your head. You see the Flump turn like this like sort of off shade of like teal, like almost like a tealish green as Flump just goes cold. Fun fact, the tank core doesn't emit heat. Oh god. It's okay. Industrial. Let's just tape an industrial engine to Raven's side. He will really become the tank. Yeah, you just pull it out. And you see it still pulsing with this sort of dimmish kind of like blue light. It kind of crackles a little bit. No, it's cold actually, because it is surrounded in sort of like a metal casing. And in the middle, you see this kind of bluish gem that kind of seems to like flicker with like almost like an electric kind of shock, kind of as it like sort of shoots through it onto either side of the core, which you kind of realize is kind of more like it's almost like a battery in its shape because it's kind of like almost like a large, almost like cylindrical like thing. And inside it's got this electric kind of like bluish light. Yeah, fair enough. All right, Pun, I want you to roll me into survival check. Yes, but I'll say either you can make it with advantage if Pud is helping you, but if you're helping Pud, Pud gets to make it with advantage. Pud makes it with advantage. Yeah. So you can roll it with advantage because Piers is helping you. Fair enough. Nat 20. Okay, oh shit. So sorry, one. Hold on, guys. 1 second. More big diamond. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Honestly, it leads to Rex's problems. Yeah. Yeah, like the one kid you had and then forgot about anyway. Like, honestly, God. No, yeah, I guess it's gotta prime, everything's prime and proper. Anyway, you rolled a natural 20. For a total of... Put, it's like you were here yesterday. Literally, not a lot has changed. As you kind of like wander around, kind of pushing past a couple of the trees, the cold wind kind of pushing against your guys' faces as you kind of have to bundle up, pulling your scarves up over your noses, if you have scarves. But as you guys continue to navigate, you kind of, you eventually see a light coming from a very large building. It's a very tall, almost like wooden, like manor. It's made out of like sort of very, like almost like a darker, like wood base with, like almost like, it is almost like propelled up higher on like sort of like stone wall, kind of platform that the house kind of sits on. And you can see in some of the windows as you guys are approaching, the windows are kind of foggy and covered over with whether it be, you know, just the sort of fog or the snow. But you can still tell from the inside there's light in there. And so you could assume there might be people home. Everybody roll a stealth check, as Put is asking you to do. Atlas shrugs. Okay. Oh, well, his stealth isn't that bad. Oh, I thought it was a lot worse than it actually was, but no, Alice's stealth isn't bad. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Okay, so is that advantage? Or... So that'd be stealth. Alright. So, okay, so some of us get an advantage, and then also, yeah, just had a +10 on top of it. Perfect. Okay, I think Alos needed that advantage. Boy rolled a natural 1, as I was like, oh, his stealth isn't that bad, proceeds to roll nat 1. Yep, so... Yeah, no, don't worry. Alos also has a 30. Alos also got a 30. Put in there with that, nice 28. Yes, you do. Don't worry, both you and Alos rolled a natural 1 on this, but also had advantage. Let's go. Alright, yeah. Yeah, okay, 26, and then Vander with a 24. All of you feel pretty stealthily as you approach the house. There are 2 ways around it. You can go either through the front entrance or the back entrance. As you can kind of see as you approach the building, there's almost like a small balcony around the back, where you could assume there's probably a door to get in through the back way. Alright, you go and you guys continue to sneak around up the back, and kind of get to the back door, where you reach up for the door handle, and tug on it, but it's locked. I believe Vander got 1 of them. In total there was 4, I believe. So I believe both of you have 2 each. If I'm wrong, Stephen, correct me. It's just knock, like Knock, I think is how you spell, but I don't know, I'm not very good at spelling. Canuck? Knock? It'd be Canuck. Yeah. Canuck means something else. All of us Canadians just going, yeah, Canuck. Yeah. Whoa! Sport! Sport play, go! Listen, okay, I like figure skating. Don't diss the skates. Diss the sport. Anyway. Who's opening the door? It's the most Canadian bullshit. It's the most Canadian bullshit. You can't make this shit up. It's so fucking, like, stereotypical Canadian. It's so funny. It is. Big. Yep. I'm gonna. No! I mean, you... Yeah, it's like, oh, we totally want them to fight. Yes, we are big, loud American. We want to see them fight. But also, it's kind of funny when you see them kind of punch each other in the face. It's just a little bit fun. Yeah, their punches... Yeah, like, literally their punches just kind of, like, punches who, like, they're wearing pads and shit. You can tell that their punches aren't doing damage either. So it's like, what? It really is. It's like, Yeah, it would be a bad fight if they weren't wearing the padding, but the fact that they're wearing the padding, so you know that they're not, neither of them are taking damage. It's just like a swing and a miss. And then, like, in a minute when the ref comes over, they're gonna hug it out. And it's like, honestly. Yeah, no, it happens. Anyway, sorry, let's stop talking about hockey because, like, the only entertaining part about hockey is not the sport. Yeah. Like, literally anything else that happens at a hockey game is more entertaining than the actual game. That is... Yeah. The Zambonis are my fucking shit. Anyway... They're so... I've never rid on one, but I love watching them skeet around. One thinks it's so satisfying. Anyway, what's happening? Who's opening the door? The door is locked. You guys pull on it and rattle, and it rattles. I mean, they're nobles. They'll deal with it. Yeah. It is not a magical lock. It does take you a little bit longer than you would have expected for something that looks like such a a decorative door handle. But so it does take you like a little bit as you kind of just sit there for a moment unlocking the door. But after a few minutes, it does pop right open and kind of creaks open as you guys are, well, not welcomed, but are now viewing this sort of open, sort of wooden interior. The walls seem to be covered with these large paintings of, just like these sort of mustached and bearded men in big coats and such. And there's like a red, almost like velvety carpet on the floor as you guys kind of push your way in and enter. But something that catches your eyes are the amount of animals in the room. You stop for a moment. No, you stop for a moment, just thinking you've got caught, as in front of you is this large bear, standing on its hind legs, and it's much taller than you, so it's like this large, sort of like, brown bear. And you stop, and you look at it for a moment, and you realize it's not moving. And you look around, and there's like a deer on the other side, kind of pushed up against the wall, and it's also not moving. Vander, this is so strange to you because I don't think you've ever seen anything like this before. Like, you've seen, like, dead animals, but this is weird because they look alive, but they smell dead. Yeah, you reach up and pet the bear, and it's a bear pelt. It feels like bear, but it's cold. Yeah, make a perception check. What are you looking for exactly? Oh, yeah, for sure. Alright. 23. This is actually, like, from what you can tell, where you guys are standing, directly ahead of you is another door, in this sort of large, wide hallway that's filled with multiple animals. Like, there's like a platypus and, like, a beaver, and you can see there's, like, a goose and, like, a couple of other birds just kind of, like, strapped to the walls, as well. I don't know. And there's, like, a head of, like, a deer, like, with, like, the really big antlers on the wall. But you tell directly ahead of you is a door, which you can tell is the front entrance. So this room kind of, like, is the very center of the house, and it's just this large room that just goes straight through it. And on either side, it pulls out into, like, two other hallways that go either way. But what you can see is there's also right next to you a closed wooden door, and you could tell symmetrical to that there's another one on the opposite side. So there's one next to you, and then there's one across the sort of intersecting hallway on the same side, but on the other side of the open hall. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like in a cross shape. Okay. I'm just trying to floor plan. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Roll an insight check for me. Looking around the room, there's a sort of there's sort of a duck that's kind of plastered against the wall. That's kind of got its wings outspread, almost like it's almost looking like it's in mid-flight, like its wings are spread and everything. As you look at it, it's got these sort of like wide, sort of like glossed over, like blackish eyes, and its beak is almost slightly ajar. Which, out of all of them, I mean, they all feel expressionless and unmoving like statues, though they feel like familiar animals to you. But this one, out of all, looks to be the most expressive. Like there's more detail put into this one. Okay. Make a strength check, because it is pinned to the wall. Right. Okay. You grab onto that duck and you rip it from the wall. As you're looking at this duck now, unmoving in your hand, by the way, it's stiff as a board. It almost has like almost like foamy texture to it as you kind of like squish it. Like usually when you hold animals, they got kind of like a give to it, like there's like muscle and like flesh in there, right? This way, as you grab onto it, it feels like you're holding like a rock, like a really light rock. But you do successfully tear it from the wall. There are lights on upstairs, yes. But there are also lights sort of on in every room that you could see from the outside. So, are we splitting the party into Pud, Raven, Pud and Raven? Do you want Alos to come with you? Or do you want... Okay, so Piers and Alos, Pud and Raven, and Vander, who are you going with? Also, Vander, add a taxidermy duck to your inventory. Yeah. So, yeah, Fluffy would not have survived yeah, so Fluffy. Oh, you've got Shank. Yeah, you've got Shank. You've got Shank. Alright. Alright. Okay. This is great. Which way would you like to go? There's hallway right and hallway left. And then there are 2 doorways. Which way would you like to go? To the left, to the left. Alright. And Vander, which way would you like to go? Raven and Putt are going to the right. Piers and Owls are going to the left. Oh, sorry, I got it mixed up. Yes. Okay, yes. There are 2 doorways, but they're both closed. You don't know where either of them go. There's the one closest to you, and then there's one across the sort of open halls, closer to the front entrance. They're both closed. Okay. Okay, I guess for navigational purposes, I'm gonna ask one person from each party, meaning Pud or Raven, Piers or Elos, which you can get me to roll if you want, and then I'll need Steven, you to roll a d20. And this is more for, like, initiative, because so that I know which way to... Yeah, okay. It is. Yeah, go for it. Just roll a d20. Fantastic! Fantastic! Oh god! Fantastic! Fantastic! Wow! Come on! Steven, if you don't roll a fucking 2! Steven, I swear to god, if you don't roll a 2, I'm ending you! I'm disowning you as the DM. Roll a fucking 2. Okay, I think in this case... No, I think narratively this works the best. So we'll do Vander, the casters, and then the fighters. You got a natural 1. Yeah, you got a natural... Yeah, you've got a natural 1 plus 1. So... Yeah, that is why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, because technically you rolled a 1. Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, as you guys begin to split off, navigating down each of your ways, by the way, neither of you have Pass Without a Trace, because Pass Without a Trace, you have to be within a certain reach of Vander, if I'm correct, right? Unless Vander casted it on a different person than himself. But you didn't specify that, so I'm assuming it's self, because it needs to be casted on a person, a object, that, and then it comes out at a radius, I believe. If not, read the spell description of me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it does. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So, Vander, you're the only one with Pass Without a Trace on you because they are going to leave that 30-foot radius. So, sorry, guys. Yes. So, yeah. So you still have advantage. So, but I'm going to need Vander to make another stealth check with advantage, because of Cat's Grace. Just another one. Just for funsies. But you also have Pass Without a Trace, so on. You still get to add plus 10 to that. You have advantage. No, you cannot, apparently. You're getting closer. You're really pushing it. Anyway, yeah, Vander, you push open the kind of nearest door, and you realize that the door doesn't really have a latch. It is like a push door as you kind of just lean your weight into it and kind of gently push it open. And you see this beautiful, almost like linoleum floor as you enter and look around. And you see pots and pans hanging from racks that hung up onto the ceiling. And there, the moment you open the door, there is this beautiful sort of like, almost like a very savory smell of like fresh cooked meat that wafts into your nose as you enter. And looking around the room, you found a kitchen area. As you glance around, you don't see anyone at first, but you could see another exit on the other side that kind of like that leads out to the room directly in front of you. That appears to come from the right hallway. As you hear like a soft like a soft humming noise come. You quickly duck behind one of the counters and just peer around as you see a more like top heavy kind of gentleman kind of walk around. He's got like an apron around his hips as he walks into the room and kind of opens one of the ovens, and you once again get that waft of meat smell. As it appears to be a chef just looking around the kitchen doing his job. What do you do? He does not seem to have noticed you. Okay. Make another stealth check. Yeah, 23. Yes, still advantage, yeah. Yeah, as you walk past, the chef kind of turns towards the window so you can kind of sort of stealth around the hallway, taxidermy dog in arms, as you kind of sneak past and get through the kitchen, exiting out into the sort of hall on the other side. I guess we're going to do it this way instead. Piers and Alos, which is me, I need you to make me a stealth check. We're going to do it this way because this just happens to be the side the door's on. And so I said I'd do one thing, but in fact I'm doing another because I said so. Great! Alo's got a 25. So the two of you are kind of like walking down the hall, kind of sticking to the walls. As you see, as you guys kind of turn the corner, you have to stop for a moment and like hide behind like a tall taxidermy, what kind of looks like a like almost like half of a moose sticking out of a wall. As you guys kind of press yourself against it and kind of peek around, as you see this sort of like ginger-haired chef kind of walk into a kitchen area. You stop for a moment and continue to kind of go sneak around out, and then you see Vander just exit. That's what happened. You've got none of you appear to be obscene, but Vander, now you are. Stealth mission we've ever done, and it wasn't even planned. Well, it kind of was planned, but this is great. I'm having a great time, guys. Okay, Vander, you see Alice and Piers just kind of like hiding behind a taxidermy moose. And, what do? You guys just are back up with each other once again. Do you guys keep going together? Or, Vander, do you want to go another direction? They didn't take a door into the room. They kind of turned the corner and went right down the kind of crossway hallway. There are a few doors now that you can see. The door that leads into the kitchen that you just exited from. There is a couple other doors along the sort of left side of the hallway and a couple on the right. And you can see at the end of the staircase, or at the end of the hall, there is a staircase like that's kind of like curls upward that you could assume gets to the second floor. Because it's a staircase. So where else would it go? All right. Vander, you're heading for the staircase. Pearson, Alos, you're gonna take one of the rooms. Yeah. Well, there's multiple doors on either side. Fair enough. Vander, as you kind of stealth your way upstairs, I'll use the continuous 23 for the roll. As you once again just stealthing through. You sneak your way all the way upstairs as you kind of glance around the area. The hallway upstairs, for the most part, seems to be darker, much less lit than the ground floor as you get up there. But you have dark vision, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. Yes, you do. And glancing around, yeah, you have dark vision, so you're able to see up here, and even so, there are a couple of, like, sort of small gaslit lanterns in the hallway, but they seem to be turned down kind of dim, just as, like, no one's really using the upstairs at the moment. But from underneath, one of the doors, you see a small light burning. Like there's, like, a light on the other side of the door, and you see the light coming out from underneath the doorway. There's in total probably about, like, 5 doors up here, but only underneath one door you see light. Okay. You gently go to push and open the door as you peek your way inside. With the 23, yeah, with the 23, you don't feel seen as you kind of peek your head inside quickly and look around. And you see there's a younger human woman, just sort of sat at a desk, kind of facing the sort of snowy window on the other side. She's got kind of a lantern beside her. She just appears to be sitting there writing something down. You can't see her face. Her back is kind of facing you. She's got like a long black hair that's kind of tied up in a braid behind her. Fair enough. You guys are looking for nobles. But there appears to be no one in this room besides just, like, a girl who appears to be writing something. You don't know. She's... make an insight check. You don't know what nobles look like. She might be. She's not a child. She's a young woman. Yeah, you pop your head open. All of the rooms up here appear to be bedrooms of sorts. Once again, some of the rooms have, like, more of these taxidermy animals kind of looking over the beds and whatnot, which are, once again, weird as hell, but for the most part, the other rooms just appear to be empty as you kind of sneak around. And as you're peeking around the area, you kind of step into one of the bedrooms as you hear another door open. And you see that woman kind of walking out of that room and closing the door behind her as she proceeds walking towards the stairs. But if you're just gonna watch and let her go. Okay. Okay, make a stealth check, because now you're pulling on a different stealth action. And then cut it. You guys are great. Okay. Yes, you do. Yeah, okay. Anyway. For some reason, she doesn't seem to notice you at all as you're walking behind her. And you're kind of following her at a distance anyway. Meanwhile, back downstairs, Piers and Alice. Where are you looking, Piers? The stairs were like directly on the opposite end of the hall. So like it's a long hallway, there's doors on either side. One of them you know for sure leads to a kitchen now, because you saw a chef go in there. And then directly across the hall you saw the staircase that Vander just went up. Look around some of the other rooms. Okay, make an investigation check for me. With advantage, I'll give you advantage because Alos is helping. Investigation. What the fuck? Okay. How many? You've rolled 2 natural 20s, one right after the other. Stop. Anyway. Alice apparently is just good luck for you, apparently. Anyway, yeah, you begin to navigate and poke your head into some of these, the ones closer to the end, like one of the first rooms you kind of peek your head into is a study. One is like a study kind of room. There's, once again, you see walls plastered with just dead taxidermy animals, and it is weird, and you feel like they're watching you. It's like every corner you turn, there's like another creature. Like they even have like a taxidermy mouse, it's like sitting on the mantle, and it's like you don't know why it's there, but it's there, and it's kind of weird looking at you with its like beady plastic eyes, and you're like, all right. But you keep pushing on, and you kind of get to, a sort of, and you kind of look around the study just a little bit more with Alice as you kind of realize, there are 2 men just kind of sitting in this room. They appear to be just, like, having a very casual conversation. Don't appear to be armored. They're kind of like, sort of like nicer sort of shirts, like wearing kind of like a sort of thicker, almost like a hide, like kind of like jacket, almost like leather, but like not like leather. It's kind of like done nicely. Do you? Okay. Yeah. Roll a history check. Because these are not your memories. You have seen them, but these are not your memories. So trying to remember them on the spot without assistance is, you don't fucking know. Have you rolled only 1s and only 20s? Yeah, you don't fucking know. You're looking at these 2 guys. They look to be dressed pretty well. As Alos is kind of like has his sword brand, like kind of like pulls it out at his side and kind of looks at you, kind of like a, Is this a go? It's you and a previous mafia member. Yeah, they're in a room and they're dressed quite, like, you know, comfortably. Yeah. They just appear to be chatting over a coffee, you know. Okay. Okay, are you also drinking an invisibility potion? Right, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Just... But yeah, just to kind of like get from behind. Okay, so you watch as Alos kind of takes the potion, and you watch as he's like there for a second, and then suddenly, boop, he's gone. And you don't know where he is anymore. I'm gonna roll some stealth checks for him, and I also need you to roll a secondary stealth check. Yes, yep, no, this is still stealth. You still have advantage on these. Yep. Okay. $19. Yeah, finally you're not rolling a 20. Yeah, you managed to casually get up behind these gentlemen as you don't know where Alos went anymore. They appear to be one of them says, "Oh, and you should have seen the hunt. Don't worry, I found a rare red mongoose." Oh, and they kind of like laugh together, going like, I was like, "Oh yes, oh Charlie's going to be quite excited to see that one up in the walls, isn't he? Oh yes, I." Bash them together. Okay, make up. Oh, I like this is like roll through like plus attack. Because this is just just unarmed attack on these guys. Yeah, that's very successful. As you bash their heads together, as you hear, "Ah!" as they kind of like ran up to each other. One of them looks like you now, being able to see you, and almost, yeah, well, you just bash their heads together. They turn around. Well, actually, okay, roll plus damage. All right. All right. So they both take 4 points of damage. That's not gonna knock them unconscious. Sorry. You. And then you watch as one of them just one of them just like from like around the throat just begins to bleed, and so he just begins to cough up as he just like begins to sort of curl up and like collapse on the ground, just bleeding out from the throat. It's like you brought something. There's still one guy left. As he looks to you, and he begins to back up quickly, going, what's going on here?" I don't know what you're talking about. You see him like kind of back up against the window, so I'm beginning to pat around on the desk, and you see as he pulls out a small, almost like a small pistol, which is something I guess you, Piers, are probably the only person who would know what the fuck this is. As he pulls it up, points it at you, and he's gonna shoot you. I'm gonna... Sorry. Okay, does a 19 hit? Sorry. Oh dear. Take 16 points of damage as you are shot in the chest. I rolled really well. Meanwhile, everybody else in the house, you hear a large poof from a room down the hall. Okay, yeah, roll an attack. Well, this isn't with proficiency. So roll, I guess, what would be considered an improvised weapon or unarmed strike, because you don't have proficiency in it. But I will give you, yeah, but damage modifier is roll your d8. 1d8 for damage. Yeah, just to hit is +7. 16 does hit. These are unarmored human beings. Yep, d8. Roll a d8. Yep. 6 points of damage. Yeah, with the included, 6, 4, is... 10 points of... Oh god, he's still standing. Fuck, really? Their hit points aren't that high, I promise. He's still standing as you bash his head in. It's like bleeding from one of the eyes out. He lets us a sort of scream. And I guess we'll just do it in this turn of initiative. It's back to Alos's turn at this point. Alos is just gonna stab at him again. You don't know where... Oh, that's a natural 20. Never mind. You bash his head in, and then as you kind of like go up and you kind of run up to him to grab it with the shield again, and you look back to him and he's laying dead on the floor. Are you okay? That looked like it hurt. Yeah. All right. Make a quick investigation check. You feel like a hand go on your shoulder. As Alice is just gonna heal you. For 20 points of damage. Nope. Oh, actually, sorry, not 20. Sorry, it has to be 15. Sorry. Actually, he can do it. I'll say because you guys aren't in a perfect initiative, I will give you 20. Because he has time to do that, technically. If this was combat, he wouldn't. But you just feel like this pressure of like an invisible hand on your shoulder as you just feel yourself be healed. Yep. Yeah, you actually find as you pull open one of the drawers, there's like a drawer just scattered with different sized and different kinds of bullets. Roll a history check for you. It's just a pistol. It's a pistol. Basic pistol. Yeah, 13. With that, you kind of begin to scavenge around looking at the pistols. Like, some of them are way too long. You know that those are not going to fit in the gun. And you eventually find about 18 pistol bullets as well. And looking at what's loaded in the gun as well, you see that it is a 8-barrel gun. So there's 7 left in there now. So 7 plus 18. There you go. I don't know what number that is. I just gave you some numbers of bullets. Piers has a gun. Which guy? Somehow, you wonder how that happened. You spare the dying him. That keeps him back. That just makes sure he saves all his saves, right? Does it get him back up to like what would be considered 1 hit point? Okay. The guy Alos, the other guy that you smashed with your shield and Alos finished off, you spare the diag him and you just feel the spell just doesn't take effect. Yep. Yep. Yeah, the other guy, the first guy that was knocked out, you kind of see the heels kind of colorized, but he's got the scar across his throat now, but he looks okay. The other guy he's not going to be saved. There's like a gash straight through his chest and there's blood all over the floor. Yeah, you kind of just drop, like, there's kind of like, there's not really like a cloth around there, but there's like kind of like this sort of like silk kind of like tea, like kind of like those like tea napkins things you put underneath the tip. It's just like a little doily. You just throw it on his face, and you're like, ah, it's all right. Meanwhile, Raven and Pud. You guys had enough excitement. You guys are heading down the hallway. There, from what you could see is, there's about 3 doors on either side of this hallway. And as well as, you could see, what appears to be just like a very large portrait of Pud, where you would recognize the head of the house, on the opposite wall facing you. Just this large, like, oil painting of the guy. Yep. A really small dick on this portrait of the guy. You just draw dick and like sort of like the black oil on your fingers. Yeah, this would be a dexterity check, I'd say. Yes, right now you do. Pud, this is the best dick you've ever drawn. It's not ink, it's literally oil, and it kind of, now your mouth kind of tastes like gas oil, and you're like, oh, not a great flavor. As you guys are sitting there drawing this dick, You guys hear a door kind of open. I need both of you to roll another stealth check, just to make sure you can hide. Because you guys did stop to do an action, so now you need to hide again. Nope, you do not have the +1. You don't have the +10 anymore. Oh wait, never mind. You're +13 because you're broke. Never mind. Yeah, you're just that good at it. Never mind. Okay, a 31 and a 16. Raven kind of has to grab you and like hide behind like one of the large, almost like black bear taxidermies. As you see, like a couple of small butlers kind of wheel out of one room, and kind of like begin to kind of push like a small cart that's like covered with like a little white cloth down the hall. It's just two of them dressed in like small butler uniforms. And then they leave the door behind them wide open. Like a year ago. Yeah, like this is the door closest to you. So if you went all the way to the end of the hall, this is like the door to what would be the equivalent of like your left, like closest to you. Like you guys just like hid behind, like a taxidermy bear, and you appear to, not have been noticed. On the what? Oh, okay. You rolled a 16. So, as you manage to sneak up there, and approach as you kind of sneak up in there, and Raven, but you kind of go and you touch the tablecloth, and you kind of tug on it a little bit as one of the butlers kind of sort of shakes his head and looks down at the cloth. But he just misses you as you manage to stand back. He doesn't appear to have noticed the mark you made, but you wiped your hands successfully on a white cloth. Congratulations, that oil is never coming out of that. In the room, can I get both of you guys to make investigation checks, or one of you with advantage? Yeah, yeah, okay, I think, I stand by that. 25. Yeah. With a 25, you feel, as you guys are kind of, looking around the area, and you're navigating it around, this appears to be, very much kind of like the sort of servants, area. There's a couple of there's like sort of like there's kind of like a row of like beds up against the wall. They appear to be quite comfy, like a single mattress with some blankets and pillows and whatnot. All of them are tucked in nicely. There's some uniforms up against the wall and whatnot. And some like well, I mean at this point, it looks fairly clean in there, and as you guys kind of sort of poke your head in and look around just at like a brief glance, you can tell there's about 3 or 4 more people in here. Most of them appear to be human. Or actually, sorry, there'd be one human, and the other 3 would be half elves. but they just appear to be sort of sat around like a small coffee table. Two of them are playing cards together as one of them is trying to like turn on like one of the lanterns. They don't appear to have noticed you as you kind of just poke around the room, look around. No, they're kind of wearing like servants' clothes. Yes. Yeah, make a perception check. Perception. I'd say that's perception. $28. Yeah, almost like directly beside the door, which you guys are kind of poking your head into, there's like a small map on the wall of just like what you can assume is the general layout of the house. Just kind of like pinned up against the wall there, kind of like above like one guy's nightstand. You could certainly try. Yeah, that'd be. I'd say that's sleight of hand. In this scenario, because you were trying to take something, this is sleight of hand. There isn't really pebbles on the floor, but you could probably find like some guy's shoe or something. In that case, Pun, I want you to roll a deception. Depending on that score, we'll see how it goes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever you have on you. Okay. Make a well, first of all, make a dexterity check and then make a deception check. Yes, you do. Okay. Okay, great. Deception. What the fuck? I love this game. You kind of scatter the grain across the ground, and it's just like loose oatmeal on the floor. And then you kind of look to Raven and give him a thumbs up. Raven, roll with advantage. Yeah, we're gonna go with the 16 then. I didn't realize you had rolled before. Because I was gonna make you wait after Pud. But yeah, we'll go with the 16 as you manage to kind of tear it off the wall, and Pud, just at the right time, you scatter the oatmeal, making a noise across the floor. And you guys look at each other and look back as you see one of the sort of butlers kind of turn and look. I need both of you to make a stealth check. Both of you right now. Yeah, Raven. You have advantage. No, oh. Oh, yeah, Raven just leaves the room and Pudger just stood there for a moment as one of the servants kind of look and goes, is that a tiny dragon? And then Pudgy just run out of the room. Roll me another deception check. Yeah. Alright, okay, I'll roll. as well, you know. See if you beat. Okay. No. They look and they're like, what? How'd that get? What are you? And like one of like half elven guys. You just dump your wallet on the ground and then run away. And they just look so confused as Pud runs out of the room right after you, Raven. Yeah, apparently. At this point in time, as you guys like leave the room, you hear a loud bang, and then there's silence. Pud, actually, you recognize this noise. That's a gunshot. Oh, okay. I like your style. Yeah, looking up, it is within range of you because it's within the house. It actually, the cart had gone to the kitchen. They came back to the kitchen area. But, as you guys kind of watch where it goes to the kitchen and then it goes down. You don't know where it's going, but you went to the kitchen area and then it sort of stood for around for a moment and then went downward. So now it feels like you see it, but it feels like it's under the building. You don't know. You two haven't been to the kitchen area. You don't know. You were in the hallway. There doesn't appear to be a laundry chute. I mean, you guys have a map. Okay. You start making your way to the kitchen as you guys are stealthing down the hallway quickly. There's a loud bang, and then you also see a woman descending the stairs on the opposite end of the hallway. She appears to look quite nicely dressed. She has like a long black hair. She was wearing like a nice, very casual dress, but it appears to look quite comfortable. And you both of you, with your perception, would be able to see her just descending the staircase. Yeah. Well, actually, no, you wouldn't. I don't believe you would. Sorry. Well, actually, she would look vaguely familiar, but you don't think you've ever met her. I'll say that much. That makes sense? Yeah. Yeah. But you see her walking down the stairs with, like, almost like a rush to her step. Probably that gunshot noise. And Vander, hey, the girl you were watching started to go into a run after a gunshot went off. The girl you were following is now running down the staircase. I mean, I'm assuming you're still following her. Yeah, so behind them, Pud and Raven, you also see Vander just like sort of slowly making his way down the staircase as she's like running, and you see as she kind of like runs and pushes open one door and kind of peeks around in there, and then kind of goes, "Hello, hello, is everyone all right?" And you see poking a head out of the kitchen and goes, "Oh, Marie, I'm not sure what that was. I think one of your grandfather's guns must have misfired. We should be okay. You know this happens." And she's like, oh, I know, but it felt like it came out of nowhere. Do you know where Charlie is? I need to give him this letter. And you see the chef, the sort of gingerhaired chef, kind of go, "Oh, I just saw him, but he went, where." She goes, "Darn, that's fine. I'll just, give this to him." And you see her hand over just a folded over piece of paper to the chef. This is what, Pud, Raven, and Vander see. Alice and Pierce, you hear mumbling of conversation out in the hallway. I don't know why I'm referring to both Alos and you as two different characters. I am Alos. It's just the reaction. But you hear mumbles of conversation outside the door. And there's one dead body and one not so dead body laying on the floor. And there's conversation outside. Any actions? Really? Well, shit. I wish I would have known that earlier. Why is that the case? It should be picking up my desktop audio. Why? I can hear you guys fine, so I don't know what the problem is. Yeah. Great. No, okay, wait, say something? Nope, okay, great. You're right, no, I just looked at the thing, and for some reason, it says the desktop audio is on, but it doesn't say it's making noise, which is strange, because it is.
Maybe just try
Yeah.
just deleting the output.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put in another one. Okay, there, that one works. I just put in a new one. Alright. That sucks. This is gonna be a real shit VOD, because I don't know how long that was off for. Well, this is just for us then. Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, we're just pals having fun playing D&D. Who gives a shit, right?
Yeah, that's fine. That's, oh god, I don't know how long that was muted for.
We'll find out later.
Great, and I also didn't get your Discord message until right now, because I don't get notifications on Discord while I'm streaming, because OBS has a mute feature, which is really nice, but also bad. Because it doesn't, like, mute Discord, it just mutes notifications, you know? It's like the
I
streamer
just didn't want to take away. I didn't. I know it was super important, but I just didn't want to take away from the scene.
Nope, you're fine. No, you're fine. Thank you, babe.
But,
I just...
yep.
That's gonna stress me out later, but, that's fine. Okay, at least it was picking up... That doesn't help anything. That's fine. Where were we?
Everyone can hear sounds.
Yeah. So, you and Alice are hearing mumbles of conversation outside as, Vander, Pud, and Raven are sort of witnessing this conversation between the young noblewoman, now identified as Marie, as she hands over a small slip of paper to the chef. And she kind of goes, thank you. I will, I'll just head back to my room. And he gives her like a small nod. I was like, do you want anything? I believe we're just about to send some lunch. She'll go, I'll just take it in my room if that's okay. And you see the chef give her a small nod and goes, I'll be up to hand it to you myself. And she goes, thank you. And then she begins to turn, heading back towards you, Vander. You still have Pass Without a Trace on you, don't you?
Unless it's been an hour by now, yes.
No, it hasn't. So make another stealth check for me, just quickly, just to see if you can like quickly hide as she turns to walk back in your direction.
And do I still have advantage?
Yep.
That's a 16.
Yeah. This is why we love advantage.
I don't think
11.
your I really don't think your dice have rolled above a 10 for stealth checks so far.
Yeah.
No, that's why I'm really relieved for Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah. Hold on.
No, I did have one natural 13.
Yep.
But
Yep. No, you're right. Which was great. But as you're approaching, you see the girl kind of stop as the chef goes and turns back into the kitchen and disappears. And she kind of stops for a moment and goes and squints for a moment as you're trying to hide behind like one of the like taxidermy animals. She kind of squints and looks and she goes, "Hello."
Are we watching this?
Yeah, you're watching this.
Can we make a diversion? Can I make a
Yes.
diversion? Okay,
What
cool.
do you do?
Can I
Vader has
knock
been
something
noticed.
off the wall?
That's the most cat thing you've ever done. Yes! There's like a couple of deer heads, and like animals sort of strapped to the wall. What do
Cool.
you
Can I like maybe throw something to do it?
do? Sure. What do you throw?
A coin. I'll throw an electrum piece.
Just throw an electric piece. To knock something off a wall?
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
Get my best damn shot. What am I rolling?
Roll an improvised, roll just a dexterity check.
Straight dex check.
With
You got
disadvantage, with disadvantage because you're throwing a coin at like a large foam object.
Okay. Straight dex check would be there. 3, 2, 1. That's not good.
All right, so with an
Could I
11,
maybe luck point the 11?
no, because I'm making you roll with disadvantage. I'll say not with this scenario because you don't have because it's disadvantage.
Oh damn.
If I'll say with advantage and disadvantage, I won't let you use luck points specifically because I'm already giving you a reroll with it. Does that make sense? So if it's just a straight roll, then I'll let you use luck points, just because it makes it a little bit more fair. But with an 11, you kind of throw the piece and it goes tink against like the deer's head, and then collapses on the floor. And they go ding tink, but it's kind of like softly muted by the carpet that's on the floor. Not successfully distracting her, she slowly begins to approach Evander. She goes, Who are you? How?
I would like to, at this moment, cast silence on her.
Does she look sturdy? Like
No, she doesn't look dirty. She looks quite clean.
sturdy, not dirty. Sturdy.
Oh, sturdy. Okay.
throw a coin at her head, knock her out. Like,
Yeah, she seems to be standing on 2 feet. She looks, unarmed, but
Is she within 20 feet?
no.
Can I get within 20 feet?
Yes. You can run down the hall and get within 20 feet of her.
I would
Cool.
like to
I'm gonna
also do
cast
that.
sleep then.
Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna fucking knock her out. That
Okay.
sounds like a much better idea.
Cast sleep. Okay. Roll those hit points.
Shall do. 1 minute. I gotta find out what it is. Okay, I'm hoping she's not some like high level thing because otherwise this is not gonna work. But it looks like we roll 5d8.
Okay, roll 5d8 then. Oh, actually, wow. Never mind. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it works. We'll see how this works. I still have a chance.
5d8. Please do something. Here we go. 28.
Yeah, no. You run up to her and you cast the spell as Vander. You watching her approach. She's and she like just like passes unconscious against the carpet and just collapses with thump on the floor.
Can I try to catch her?
Yeah, make a dexterity check just to be able to run out and catch her.
That's not gonna be great, but I'll try. Hey, there's the 2.
You run out. You run
Plus
out
the
to
catcher
catch her,
punches her
as
in the
Raven
face.
is also right behind her as you watch, just like you kind of like running, almost like you nearly step on her as you kind of run out just to go and catch her. Your arms kind of go wide, just like flailing yourself in front of Raven, and Raven, you're just standing there looking at Vander. As
Dude, carpet.
you hear the talking, and then you hear like more mumbled talking like further down the hall, and then you hear you hear the sound of running footsteps and
Okay, quickly, Piers and Alice just like sit the dudes back on the chair to make it look inconspicuous.
Yeah, you prop the bodies up. Alice is like,
everywhere. Yeah, very inconspicuous.
yeah. Alice.
It's
just
better
kinda-
than them laying on the floor covered in blood.
Yummy, great
Alice just
failure.
kind of
Sitting in a
pulls
chair
like a
covered in
rug
blood.
over like
Yes,
the
so
giant
much better.
pile of blood that he created. And Alice had that. It only lasts for a minute, so the invisibility.
Invisibility? No, that's an hour.
Is that an hour? Okay, so he's still invisible. As you just see a rug being pulled over the spot, and he kind of just. You know, I'm kind of feeling
What's-
bad now. Like I
You'll believe they didn't really deserve it. No, but I don't. I think we should go figure out what the fuck's going on outside.
Let's go just take a peek. They'll be fine here, right?
I mean, until someone heals him, he's okay.
Well,
The other guy, not so much.
no, there's really no hope for him. I mean,
Unless someone revives them, but we don't have the time for that.
I don't think he's worth it. I'll be honest. He kind of seemed like a douche. Let's get out of here.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Alright, you and Ella, as you kind of like pull open the door quickly, you just like looking directly outside the door you guys are in. You just like looking at like Raven and Vander standing in the hall, with like a girl laying between them, unconscious.
That's not what it looks like.
Am I also there?
How far away is that?
They're like,
Is that within 120 feet?
yes,
Why am I using message? We have the fucking sending stones.
you guys do in fact have the sending stones, except
But
for
I
Vander.
don't.
Except for Vander.
I
And Alos, unless you gave Alos one. No, I don't think you did. Alos also doesn't have one.
They're just fucking. What the fuck are you guys doing?
They're like literally like 20 feet from you, so yeah.
So we just heard you fucking say that. Like
Yeah.
There's a slight delay. What the fuck are you guys doing? What the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah. You guys are like standing like literally face to face. It's like there's like a delayed call, and Alos.
Yo, you didn't also say that.
No,
didn't really hear when you said the distance.
I said you guys were like right. They're standing out in the hall in front of you. I thought that was pretty clear. No, they're quite
Okay,
close.
I don't know why I thought they were on the stairs then.
No. They're standing in front of the stairs, but they're like in front of you. So.
What is this?
Not what it looks like.
I mean, it's worse than what's in there, but it's what it.
Yeah. Pierce, you're still bleeding
Let me
out
guess.
from that like the
No,
like the
yeah, he's
shock
holding a fucking. There's a hole in
Raven's
his
just gonna
armor.
take
He's
like
holding a
one look
gun.
at them and be like, "You murdered them, didn't you?"
One of them is unconscious.
You know what? That's better than I
Nice.
expected.
So wait.
Can I go take a peek in and look at the dead ones?
Yeah, you can peek in and look at the dead ones.
Do I recognize either of them?
They look like snooty nobles, but they're not the big guy. Neither of them are the big guy. Maybe you recognize one of them.
Is it the dead one or the unconscious one?
I'll say for the scenario, it is the unconscious one.
Fuck yes. Okay.
So,
no, we
still
can't-
go
we
into the basement, or
Yes, go to the basement, but I'm glad he survived.
Sorry about that. I kind of got ahead of
Yeah,
myself.
Listen, the other guy
Yeah, by the way,
I
you
was
just hear
trying to
this. You
ask.
just hear this voice. You do not see Alos.
wait, Alice, where the fuck are you?
He's- he's
I'm invisible.
invisible.
I'm here, and you feel like a little pat on your shoulder.
What the? That's really creepy, man. Don't do that.
He gave me a potion, all right. It worked.
Oh,
To be fair,
Yeah,
it did
I
work.
can see that or not see that.
Raven, show the map. Show the map.
Right here, map.
Yeah. Okay. You guys
Okay.
pull open and you look at the map now. Now that you guys are in the middle of the hallway, unconscious bodies on either side of you. You guys open to look at the map, and it is a fairly simple layout plan of the house. You see there are like the main hallways. You see there's like the studies, the bedrooms. Are mainly the bedrooms for the nobles or the higher ups are all upstairs. Meanwhile, there's like sort of like the servants' quarters. They have lounges and other sort of more social rooms down on the ground level. But what you do see is a small sort of staircase entrance by the front door that leads into a basement area, like a much larger basement room.
Oh, okay.
And you could just see that there's like what is displayed is there is like a basement to this house, but there's not much detail on what's in the basement on the map. Besides that, there's just a basement.
That's a sus looking basement.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Well,
We're
Pud and I
going
go into the basement, so whatever you guys want to do, feel free, I guess. Just don't die.
basement.
Shouldn't we
do you-
start by hiding the unconscious woman?
Yeah, what are you gonna do with
Somewhere.
her?
What do you
That's
mean? Woman
obvious.
faint? She can just like sit there.
But if she's
I
in
don't personally
bed,
recognize her.
then she
so-
might think that it was all a weird dream.
I think
She's
we leave her
here.
by the stairs, make her think
Maybe
she tripped and fell, hit her head, and it was all like a concussion dream.
That
If
sounds
you hit them,
less
they wake
likely
up.
to be a conclusion.
Anybody got a frying pan or something to hit her with?
Won't that wake her up though?
We need to emulate head pain.
Oh,
I don't
Or
want to
we
hit her with
could
my bare
take her to
hands.
her
Like I want
room.
to at least give her a fighting chance.
You
Oh,
put her
just-
to sleep.
We could just take her to her room.
That also works.
that's a much better idea. How about
Wait.
you lead us and take her to her room?
Wait, does somebody have like a bottle of wine we could like grab from the kitchen? Make her think maybe she drunk too much?
I have this shit that Tenori gave me for some ungodly reason.
Do we know if they drink that shit? Because that's gonna look really weird. There's just like an off-branded of
Yeah.
alcohol just sitting on her desk.
Oh, here.
We don't know if she drinks at all.
How about this?
I'm gonna pull
That's
out
true.
one of the,
We don't.
I'm gonna pull out one of the apple juice boxes and set it down on her like bedside table.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll say for the sake of this, like her body just begins to float as Alice has picked her up and taken her upstairs. It's real weird. Like it looks like it's levitation, but with some thought, Alice is invisible. It does make sense.
I really wanted
hate
it to be
that
just like
so
he
much.
walks her up so that it looks like she's walking up the stairs.
He like holds her by the shoulders like a doll, just kind of going boop, bloop, boop. Nah, he
Just
like
uses his knees or something to move her legs. Like
no. He picks her up like normally and just kind of takes her upstairs, and like you guys could lay her down like on her bed. As Vander, you could point out which room is hers, and it is like a bedroom. You guys should like leave her in the bed.
If you guys are going to the basement, Vander, which way are you going?
I mean,
Are you gonna stay up here on the top floor?
I already investigated all the top
yeah,
floor,
the
didn't
top floor. Yeah, the top floor
Okay.
is pretty much just bedrooms. There's not a lot up there.
Oh yeah, I
There's
do want to
nothing
put
else up
the.
here.
I want to take the apple juice box and put it on the bedside table.
Okay, this is the perfect cover.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That is not going to creep her out in any way.
Okay,
I mean,
then
try
what?
some. That
Wait,
actually-
no.
that shit's hard.
Wait. The chef said he would bring her food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just like put a sandwich in the juice box?
Sure.
This-
Do nobles drink juice boxes?
Do
None
do
that I've ever
fancy
met.
people eat
Okay.
sandwiches?
I'm gonna grab the juice box and hold
Yes,
it.
rich people eat sandwiches. They're
I mean-
tiny and ridiculous, but they eat them.
I'm gonna hold it up to Raven's, like, well, not Raven's mouth, but like I'll hold it up as high as I can. Like I'll stand on my tippy toes.
Here, try it.
Can I
Yo.
sniff it?
It smells like apple juice. It's sweet.
Fuck, no, it's not.
Is it not? Hold on. What is the apple
Um,
juice?
Because the apple juice box is full of Everclear.
Oh, right.
Uh-huh.
I forgot
Sniff,
about these
eat
from
dinner.
morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of those do you got?
I have 3.
Nice. I forgot about that. Oh, we love the wedding episode.
Vander, if you're, why don't you stay on this main floor with me and Alice, and we'll just split up again.
Sounds reasonable.
Guys could just
We'll
explore the
call you if we
downstairs
find
together,
anything.
because you don't know what's down there.
Okay.
I mean, there could still be other things on the top floor or the main floor, though.
Sure.
You know, if we find something dangerous, we'll call you.
If we find anything, or
Probably.
if we find the guy you're looking for, we'll also.
You'll give us a
Shit,
call.
Vander, you can't call us. Here, one of us
Wait,
has Tenari's, right?
Pud has a stone. You can have mine to borrow.
Don't we have
I
an
mean, we
extra?
have Tenari's.
Who has
Oh,
Tenari?
right.
I don't think
I
we took it.
thought Tenari. Never mind.
I don't think
He
you
didn't take
did.
it with him, did he?
No, he did not.
Go
He
through my
left
shit.
literally everything except for his armor and his weapon.
This
He
is
just
how
goes
you
through
wear
his
your
shit.
uniform.
No,
Here it
I
is.
left the weapons too. I literally left
We
everything.
took the
but
flame one
armor.
because that was special.
Yes.
Here it is. Just talk into it, and when you've seen us use this before, you know how it works.
There's a variety of numbers in there and names that you do not know. You do not know. People you have not met. But you do recognize Pud, Piers, Raven, and Pud, Piers, and Raven. And also some named Spark and Neffy, and you're like, I don't know who those are.
I need to know, is Daniel in there as Daniel, or did Pud change it to David?
I mean, it's Tenari's. Did he change it?
It would be what Tanari put it in. He put it in as Daniel, I feel. Unless he wanted really.
You would.
Yeah.
And
Unless
Oh,
he-
God.
you would.
I just realized Pud doesn't actually have them saved as probably like names. He probably just has them as like key smashes, and he just remembers what key smashes what person.
Yeah, probably.
Love it.
Well, it's when you don't put a name and it's just a contact photo. That's
you just
just
Yeah.
a
think of
random
it
picture.
emote and it calls someone.
It's just like a random pic. Yours is like just on picture mode, like toddler style. It's like, oh, that's a picture of Daniel. That's a picture of Neffy. That's a picture of like Piers. You know.
No, Pud's not an iPad kid.
Are you sure about that?
Just imagining that
No.
baby faces pop up in his mind as he calls someone.
Anyway,
I'm adding Rocky
Basement.
Talkie to my equipment.
Add Rocky
There-
Talkie to your equipment. Here it is. And the only one without a Rocky Talkie now is Alice, but he'll be fine.
Yeah, because fucking Spark has her, so we can't give it up unless we call her in from the fucking dead plane.
No, Spark's gonna keep hers.
Spark, come back and give us your phone really quick.
No. As long as like Alice stays with one of you. I mean, not
Yeah,
that
no,
one
he's-
is there, but
No, he'll probably stick with Pierce if we're keeping with these teams because they're going pretty well.
all right. So you guys split off once again. Pud and Raven heading downstairs, while the three of you begin to investigate upstairs. Can I get either Vander or Pierce to roll investigation, or one of you could roll with advantage? It's up to you.
They were still splitting up though.
Are you still splitting up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so both of you roll investigation checks. Piers can roll with advantage anyway because Alos.
There. 9.
Great. And Vander?
We can't get a
Man, I
20
just
every
have to
time.
beat a 9. 9.
Yeah.
9.
9. 9.
Sermon for no.
Yeah. Oh dear God. Lucky for you,
Yes.
majority of upstairs is relatively, if it's not empty, it's full of servants just going around doing their daily activities. There doesn't appear to be, besides the 2 men who you've left unconscious, well, unconscious in quotation marks, in the lounge.
One of them's unconscious.
One of them's unconscious. Besides those 2 men in the lounge, there's a couple more rooms where a couple of servants are just cleaning tables and such, as they normally do, cleaning rooms down here. But overall, you don't see anyone else of nobility besides the woman who is upstairs. But besides that, the 3 of you don't really find any other nobles on the downstairs, on the sort of main ground level.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, Raven and Piers, or not Raven and Piers, Raven and Pud. I looked at the Piers
Hey.
icon and said Piers. That's why. I need both of you to make a stealth check.
You got it.
I have advantage, so I might as well. No. Non-natural 20.
No natural 20. All right. Sorry, I was looking at something.
Oh shit.
All right.
Yo, I'm gonna luck point that.
Sure.
We love
That's better.
this
That's
household.
better. So with a 20 and a 22, the 2 of you managed to start navigating your way down the staircase, opening up the opposite door that Vander did. And as expected, it is a dark room with nothing but a thin, rackety-looking wooden staircase that leads down into a darker, stone-walled room. As you guys kind of make your way down, you guys kind of look around and look at the floorboards as, like, they probably would creak, but you guys managed to step on them at just the right angle that they don't appear to make any, if not too much noise as you guys make your way to the bottom. There's a couple of oil lanterns kind of hanging from the ceilings that kind of dimly light the room that, for the most part, is made of stone with large sort of big stone walls. That now you could see that across the walls are, like, tools that are hung up and aprons and such. And like in this large sort of rectangular basement space, there are tables that are covered in blood and hides of different creatures.
Murder house.
It does very much look like a murder house. But given the context, you could probably assume what goes on down here as you glance around the room. And you see 2 gentlemen. One younger half-elven man. He's kind of got short brown hair. He appears to just be delivering a small sort of tray of food to an older gentleman. White grayish hair, larger, very bulky. Has a lot of muscle mass on him. And also just like this thick gray mustache that covers the top half of his hair. He's human. And he's kind of got these very small round glasses that sit on the end of his nose. They appear to be whispering to each other. The butler kind of gives a nod of the head, and then turns and continues to go. And you see him tuck behind, almost what you could have assumed was just like flat wall at first glance, but you watch him just kind of walk through it and disappear on the opposite end.
I'm guessing there's nothing about that in the map.
There's nothing about that on the map, but you do see that happen. the man in the room, kind of, turns back, kind of like takes a bite of the food you watch, and he doesn't appear to have noticed you yet. But Pud and Raven, both of you have seen this man now. This is the man from the painting upstairs.
I'll look at Raven. I'll nod my head. Does Raven do anything in response?
Nod your head.
Mm-hmm. Like I'll gesture my head over. I have hands. What am I doing? I'll just point over at him, and be like, and make a gesture for like him, not kill. You know, I don't fucking know.
Okay. Raven will look over at him, stare intently, and his eyes will begin to glow black.
Okay, what are you doing?
No kill. No kill. Unconscious.
What are you doing?
I'm going to silence the area where he is at.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to save that action for when Raven hops in.
Okay. Raven, what do you do?
Okay, how hardy does he look?
How hardy does he look? Fairly hardy. He's a fairly sturdy looking gentleman. He's got way more muscle mass than the other sort of butlers and the sort of maids you've seen around the house.
I see. Does he look wise?
Make an insight check.
An insight? Oh dear, people are not my strong suit. 3, 2, 1. 23?
He appears to be older in years, so you could assume he's got some wisdom on him. Not telling you what his modifiers are.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. I thought I could have got something there.
Maybe with a natural 20, but...
Okay. You know what? I think I can beat this. I'm gonna need the guy to make a wisdom saving throw.
Right on. That's a saving throw? So that's
Yep.
sorry. So that's a 19.
Oh fuck, yeah, no. He beats it.
What were you casting?
Charm person.
Ah. And I'm assuming that is verbal opponents. As you kind of reach out to cast the spell, his eyes kind of sort of gaze for a moment as he looks over and looks your direction, Raven. You see him squint.
Silence,
I'm gonna
bitch.
need you guys. Okay, yep, roll silence. So you cast silence on the area. I'm gonna need I'm gonna say everybody roll for initiative.
You got it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
let's go, 17. And
17. What the fuck? Come on, Raven, get that 17 off.
No, that's better.
A.
Yeah.
I think it's better if Raven goes again very
Yes.
quickly.
That's
Because
fair.
Raven's right there.
It would have been funny though.
Raven is the only one out and the only one that he has seen. So hold on quickly. I need to grab a pen and paper to write this down. Oh, actually, hold on. No, we don't. This is why we have Roll20. I'm just used to doing it the old way because that's what we do every time. Okay.
The old days of physical dice.
The old days of physical. I mean, I still do it every once in a while. Just, okay, I'm gonna give Pud an 18 because Pud, you have a higher dexterity than. Why did you all roll 17?
Because we're just that good.
Okay, dexterity-wise, it's gonna go Pud, Pierce, Vander. I hope that's okay.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, I'm gonna put it in just for my own sanity. As Pierce a 17, the only one who got a 17. Pud gets an 18, and Vander gets a 16, just so it goes in order, okay? Raven got a 26. And I'm gonna roll for Alos quickly, because I forgot to do that. He gets initiative.
Ellis
too.
gets a 17.
No, he got a 16. Which, fuck, how do I do this?
He would go
Let's
last.
put him at a 15.
Is he higher dexterity though than
No,
Vander?
he has more dexterity than Vander does. So
Yeah,
Vander,
so it'd be-
Vander, you get 15.
But technically I rolled a 17, so shouldn't I
Yeah.
still go first?
Ooh.
In theory?
In theory,
Yeah.
So I will.
No, technically, that is right.
Yep, you're right. I'll
If
give
you only
that.
if you only got a 16, then
That's true. All right.
then Alice
do
would go
that.
last.
We'll do that then. Now we get to actually add this guy's name in. I'm gonna. Oh, fuck. I need to turn on the light. I just realized how dark it is in here and the fact that I can't see my dice anymore. I'm gonna turn on the light real fast.
Put the red lights on, get your fucking intense battle light.
Oh yeah, battle music. That's what I'm missing.
Um,
Thank you for reminding me.
I just got some Final Fantasy VII going.
Give me a random number. Actually, I'm just gonna roll for it. If it's 100, I reroll. Fuck you. That was so close. And why can't I get that? I need
Well,
that.
Did Pud make it explicit that he didn't want this dude dead?
Yes.
Pud was directly. As soon as your eyes went black, he went, no kill, no kill. So number 1. Okay. It's a song in the playlist.
All right. Raven will probably do what he can to try talking his way out of this then.
Nah, dude, just. I mean.
Listen, man, you're noble, I'm rich, we can work this out.
It's not a. Just non lethal damage. That's the plan.
I don't know. He's a noble. He's probably heard of
I do not have.
It doesn't matter
other
what
noble
he's got.
families.
Fucking knock his ass out.
Knock his ass out. You know how it is.
I don't
Did you
know what
say
his
you
hit
didn't have?
points are though. I'm
No,
gonna see if I
was gonna
can.
make a joke about saying I don't have dark vision, but it's fine.
Oh,
I thought goblins had dark vision.
I appreciate it.
Thank
Did you? Okay, did you find a remote though? Because I saw it on the ground yesterday.
I did find it. It was still
Okay,
on the
good.
ground. I thought it was on the
No, I'm
desk.
just making sure. No, I'm just making sure.
I thought it was on the desk, and so I was looking for a minute, and then I looked down and realized it was on the ground.
Yeah,
I was like, ah.
no.
I love how you knew where it was, and I didn't.
No, I
know.
saw it yesterday. No,
That
because
makes sense.
oh, because I was sitting on the floor a few times yesterday.
Oh, that is true. You were on the floor a few times. That's fine. Hold on. Give me a second. Set this up beforehand, but I didn't. I lost it. Give me a second.
Right, you do have. Right, you did have a map.
I did. I don't have a map for this, so I'm going.
I thought you did.
I mean, I did. I built a map for something else. I didn't realize we were gonna have it here. I had something else planned, but it's fine. We're going with it. Just keep going with it. You know, that's what I like to say. I'm not panicking. It's fine. Fuck, where did I put his sheet? Hold on, now I'm starting to look at now I'm trying to find the fuck to use. Okay, swear to God, I had his character sheet and I had it saved because I knew this was gonna happen, and then I fucking lost it like a dumbass. Give me a sec, it's somewhere in my NPCs. I have so many goddamn NPCs. It's not my fault.
God, yeah. Why don't you just like work less on this amazing campaign for us?
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
I should. I really should. Shouldn't I? Oh, maybe it's because... Am I spelling it wrong? Hold on. I save all of my... There we go.
Let's see if I can bullshit my way out of this. Maybe I can lower his guard enough so someone else
maybe you
can deal a blow.
That'd be really fun if you could.
Yeah. Maybe.
You know what? Maybe it's a mafia house visit. Maybe he's got business.
Maybe.
Maybe, you know, quote unquote mafia is interested in him now.
Maybe. The mafia.
Maybe.
Maybe mafia? Maybe?
Oh, no. Should I be worried here? Is this not gonna work?
I don't know. Maybe it will work. What do you know?
I'll give it my best shot. Worst case scenario, I just kill the guy.
Yeah.
That's
We've still got diamonds. This will be fine.
we have like one more. We have how many do we have?
I thought we had 2 left.
Two? Two. Probably 2.
I think we have 2.
Okay. Okay. That'll do. Alright, anyway. This is fine. Okay. I don't have a map, by the way. So we're gonna make something up. Theater of the mind, guys. We love it. He also got a 17!
Last number.
His dex is the same as Elos, so that's also a problem. Well, actually, no, he didn't roll the 17. Who doesn't have... Okay. Piers, what's your dex modifier?
1.
Okay. And Pud?
2.
Okay. And so 1, 2. So okay. In that case, actually, this makes narrative sense. Wait. What's the number on yours though? Pud? Liz? What's your base number?
The base number is 14.
Okay, so he's gonna go first. Okay.
Fuck.
By 1 point, he's going to go first.
Damn it.
Yeah. So I will put him in his 19th then. Just so we get this all there. Sorry, I'm gonna set that up to descending. Did I put that in right? No, I did not. Oh fuck! Did I? Oh, hold on. I fucked it.
There we go. Now he's at 19, but he's at the bottom.
Yep, I know. I gotta fix that. Alright, there we go. And then we're gonna... Boop. There we go. And then now we'll get him back at the top.
There we go.
There we go. There he is. Anyway, Raven, it's your turn. What do you do?
Oh, fantastic. Okay, see if I can lie my way out of this.
Yeah.
Do I know
please
if it's
do.
morning or like afternoon or what? It's like afternoon, right? It's afternoon, right?
Yeah, you appear it's probably late afternoon at this point.
Okay, no problem. Did I ever hear his name?
No.
No. Shit. Okay.
Unless
I can.
Pud wanted.
I mean, was there... Because, I mean, we looked at a portrait of the dude, right? Was there not, like, a name plaque?
No.
Damn it. No, I didn't say anything. Yeah. Sorry,
Fine.
but
I can still bullshit this.
I believe in you. If
Nice.
anyone can bullshit it, it's you.
Oh, thank you. Evening, sir. You are the master of the house, are you not?
Who the hell are you?
Possibly a friend.
Yeah. If you were a friend, I'd know who you are and why you're down here. And you see him pull up a large, almost like mechanical-looking weapon pointing at you, Raven. As he points this large, almost like thin-barreled looking like rifle at you.
Well, that's not a way to greet a proper business partner. Possible business partner.
Get the hell out of my house.
Not even gonna hear me out? That's rude.
Roll a persuasion check, I guess.
Persuasion?
I guess.
Yo, can I luck point that?
You can if you've got luck points.
I do!
You guys did have a rest, so...
Last luck point, here we go.
Please, please.
Motherfucker.
It's better. That's better. That's actually.
16, that is better. As you kind of go, you see him kind of back on the rifle as it's still pointing at you. Give me one reason why I shouldn't shoot you dead right now.
Well, I really can't. Unless you know. I'd say you'd be making a lot of enemies, but that might not be completely true.
He's gonna shoot you.
Oh?
Alright, Raven, if that's your turn, if you're not gonna do anything.
I just tried to talk him down. That's really unfortunate. God damn it. 20 is trying to kill me.
Sorry.
He is a piece of shit,
He
alright?
is a piece of shit.
Don't give this man even a second of your time.
That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Sorry. Or sorry, 25. Did the math wrong. Still hits.
Still hits.
Still hits. Okay, cool. Raven, I need you to take 11 points of damage as you are literally shot in the shoulder, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yeah, no problem.
I wish I had my fucking gun. Ugh.
Yeah. Gotta remember that, Mafia stuff only works in cryos.
Sometimes you can get it off somewhere other places.
You didn't really mention the Mafia, though.
I don't know,
Really?
he's wearing his symbol. It's pretty visible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is fairly visible. Anyway, what did you roll? 17?
Yep.
Okay, 17, you're gonna take half damage. Which isn't great. Take 2 points of lightning damage as you feel a shock burst in your shoulder, but you're able to, sort of afterburst in your shoulder, but you manage to shrug off most of the effect.
Was that supposed to do something?
Yeah. He's got a second attack. He's gonna just reload and shoot again. So, because that's what he's got. That's the same roll. I rolled the same roll twice. That's another 25 to hit. I'm sorry. I can't believe I rolled 2 19s. I'm sorry.
At least it's not a 20. Could be worse.
Okay, so now you're gonna take 13 points of damage, and another con save.
You got it. Be a 22.
22. 22 obviously succeeds. But you're still gonna take 3 points of damage as you were shocked in the shoulder. As he kind of goes pshoo, pshoo, as Vander appears and Alos, the three of you upstairs hear this loud radiating shock coming from downstairs. But that's his turn. Raven, you've just been shot twice. Pud's turn.
I am going to. Yeah. Respectfully. Actually, not respectfully. I'm doing none of this respectfully. I'm going to shoot this dude in the face with a 4th level guiding bolt.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
I have no respect for this man. Spell attack modifier +9. Fuck you. 25.
25 does hit.
This feels so good. This is like therapeutic, you know?
Yeah, is it really?
It's wonderful. Ooh, that's 29.
Whee! What the fuck? Yeah, he'll take that damage. And the next attack on him has advantage because that's how the spell works.
Bitch.
Oh god damn.
Well, actually, because he knows my location now, because I just shot a
Yes.
glowing bolt of fucking energy out of my hand.
You did do that.
Bitch,
We dropping the
That's-
axe now?
just remember, non-lethal.
Fine. Can I make
here-
it hurt at least?
Hey, you can kill him later, okay?
I'll take you up on that.
Pierce's
Cement
turn.
shoes.
I
Dump him in
guarantee
the
it.
river.
I'll take care of the
Yes.
body, don't worry.
Pierce, you are upstairs. You
yeah.
standing next to Elos and kind of meeting back up with Vander after you guys realize you guys really didn't find much else up here. You guys hear a loud bang, bang, repeated one right after another coming from downstairs. It's a little too familiar, Pierce. You've already been shot once today.
How from where we are? How far is that?
Like directly beneath you. Like you could with the sound, the floor was
Well,
shakes
like
a
to-
bit beneath your feet.
Get stairs to get down there. I mean.
Oh, you guys can like run to the staircase. I guess movement wise, it is like right. I'll say for convenience, it's like almost next to you, so you could probably use your movement to get down there. Though if you wanted to get in for a melee attack, I'd say you'd probably have to dash to get in there because it's quite far. But if you wanted to get in there and use a ranged attack, you probably could.
With range I can do that.
Okay. Yeah. So you turn and bolt down the stairs.
It just kicks the door down to see what's happening.
Yeah, you kick the door down and slide down the stairs, and you just see as Pud
How it
releases
appears-
a guiding bolt down there, and Raven's been shot twice in the chest.
I'm going to not take out the newly acquired gun, but here's just going to hold up a finger gun, and blue lightning crawls down his arm to the tips of his fingers as I cast a level 2 witch bolt at him.
Sick, roll it.
I haven't made a thing for that yet, so
Old fashioned.
14.
14 misses. As you go and you shoot the spell. Actually, you have advantage! Roll again!
Ooh,
'Cause
right.
guiding bolts!
No.
No. Okay, well, I was hopeful for a moment.
And that's technically an action, so I
Yeah.
It was
can,
yes.
because I don't want to action surge yet, because that's
Yep. You hold it.
yeah, no.
You release the witch bolt, but it just goes poof wide and kind of explodes off the walls. You see like tools clatter to the floor. As you can see, there's like blood stain on the floor as well from like old things, and there's like a hide over the table. Vander. Steven?
What's
There you are.
yeah. So, how far am I from him?
If you want to use your movement to run down there, I'll say, you're probably, to use your movement to get down there and stand kind of with the group of everybody else, I'll say that'll take your movement action, but standing from that distance to him, probably, I'll say, it's about 40 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Then I still have my action, right?
Yeah, you still have your action.
Cool. I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw as I'm gonna cast Frostbite on him.
All right. Oh, that is cold damage, isn't it? All right. Good
It
to know.
is, yes.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Sorry, that's a that's a soft 20.
Yeah, that passes.
Sorry. As you blast the shell, does it do half damage or anything?
No. No, because it's a cantrip.
Ah, right. Sorry. Shoot off the spell, but it doesn't seem to take as it just kind of blasts off his chest. He doesn't appear to be wearing armor, by the way. As Alos runs down behind you. You hear the footsteps of Alos. He's still not visible, by the way. He's gonna get down there. And he is going to cast. Quickly, one sec. I forgot to reset his things. These guys did take a long rest. Yeah, okay, cool. He's just gonna cast Heroism. All of you guys get +3 temporary hit points. It's not a lot, but you are also immune to being fear. You guys are immune to fear, yep, you're immune to fear, and you get 3 temporary hit points. That's what he can do.
That's pretty cool.
Congratulations. But yeah, so he'll do that. And that's his turn because he can't get into range for this round to attack. So, yay. Raven, back up to your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna take that gunshot a little bit personally. And
Fair enough.
I'm gonna shoot Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Just roll the 2 d8s, or not d8s,
I
the
rolled 2d20 and then you can roll the d8 afterwards.
E. I'm just gonna add on the modifier after.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so it's got a +9 modifier.
Yeah. So that is, sorry, what is that?
So the first one would be a 17.
Okay, misses.
That's unfortunate because that was the higher of the two.
Sorry that they both kind of shoot wide in both directions. One of them, actually, I'll say one of them managed, the higher one manages to kind of sort of scave him on the shoulder, but it doesn't seem to take the damage. As
I have max dex or something?
he almost has like a
Damn.
natural sort of armor that it's able to absorb the blows, but he looks human, which is what the weird part is. Because
He's
he
wearing
appears
glamour armor, isn't
he's-
he? God damn it.
he appears to just be wearing like a normal like almost like a butcher's apron, and has a sort of a shirt that's kind of like a linen shirt that's rolled up its sleeves and stained with blood. Anything else you want to do with your turn? Is that everything?
I can move, right?
You can move.
Cool. And
Where do you want to go? I don't have a map or anything, so you could just say.
I don't know. I can't remember if I can use the sword after I've used a cantrip to attack. I don't
No,
think I
that's
can.
another action.
That's unfortunate.
Sorry. But
I'll
can
just
get
stay put
closer.
then.
Stay put. All right.
No, no point.
Seeing that there are more people who've joined the fray, and you see his glare kind of narrow down to you, Pud. You're the only one who successfully hit him at this point. And he goes, "You son of a bitch." He's gonna load his gun and he's gonna shoot at you, Pud.
I am flipping him off this entire time.
Go for it, Pud.
I never want that to be something I'm not doing to this dude at some point in time.
Ah! Just throw that 20 on the floor! Fuck! I don't think that hits. That's an 8! Fuck!
That does not hit.
You watch as the bullet just scatters against the floor and sort of shocks with this almost like bluish electrical energy at your feet, Pud.
Oh, bitch boy can't aim, huh?
Yep. Apparently so. There are
Fucking
4 of you in a room. I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who gets the second one. That. He's gonna shoot at you again, Pud. You're flipping him off. You're pissing him off, alright?
Good. Fuck this dude.
Okay. That's a 14.
Okay, that one does hit.
Okay. Sorry, Pud.
It's fine.
Fuck, I can't. The dice just start bouncing out of the tray. Okay. Pud, I need you to take 9 points of damage as you are shot. I rolled shit on that. You're welcome. And make a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking. Ooh. Oh, come on. Okay, that's not. 3.
Nope, you're failed. Take 8 points of damage, and you are considered paralyzed as you feel the blast kind of fill your body, and you are unable to move as you feel your muscles tighten up. So you're paralyzed. Sorry, Pud.
Can I still try to do something?
Yes.
Cool. Because I was flipping him off, I have a finger technically pointed in his direction. Could I try to cast another guiding bolt?
Technically not, Pud, because you are considered paralyzed, and you have 0 movement until the paralyzation wears off. So you technically lose your round in combat this round, but you'll be okay next time.
Alright, yeah, that's
That's
fine.
just technically how the stasis works.
I'll get him next time.
Sorry.
No,
Fuck,
no,
wait,
you
Raven,
didn't-
technically
I
you would have
really
had
didn't.
advantage on those because Guiding Bolt is still up because none of the hits have landed yet. Sorry. I just realized that.
Touch on what?
He still, the attacks on him still have advantage because Guiding Bolt is still up, though.
Oh, do you want me to roll the d20s again then?
Yeah, I'll say that was just for one blast. You 8 into 6 for one, and so this is advantage for your second one. So one of them does miss.
Okay, I'm gonna guess the 12 plus 9 does hit.
What is it? 12 plus 9
12
is...
plus 9?
Probably. I think.
The 21.
Plus
That's-
9,
yeah, that
21.
21 does hit, yes. Probably. 21
Okay,
does hit,
cool.
so I'll let you roll Eldritch Blast damage for that.
Nice. Okay,
So
let's
you're
get that
back-
d10 going then.
Because technically, yes, because Piers missed with the Witch Bolt, it's still up.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, Vantage would have advantage as well. That's fine.
Oh wow, a whole 4.
Whole 4 points of damage. You know, damage is something, though. It is Pierce's turn, though.
Gonna get in melee and swing with the. Just bring out the sword and go for an attack.
Yeah, go for it.
Can you fucking not?
It goes, shoot, and goes wide as he steps back, with this, like, large rifle in hand.
How do I use dexterity? I'm gonna go again with Boom and Blade.
Okay. That
25.
25 does hit.
6 damage on that,
Alright.
and then did that Was that 2d8? I can't. That's the wrong. Damn it. Okay, sorry, I fucked up the thing for this.
Just roll the d8. Yeah.
6
It's still
and
6.
and 5,
So 6 and 5, so it's 2d8.
and then war magic.
Alright. More magic?
Yep.
What are you doing?
24
Yeah, 24.
and 13.
That's a way better swing. Like
And let me double check Booming Blade now, because I think he takes 3d8 if he moves.
Yep. Alright.
And just death. Consciously, he will turn his eyes red and just give him a glare.
Thaumaturgy style.
Yep.
Alright, fair enough. Vander, your turn.
I'm going to do what I did last time again, so I'm gonna need another save, I believe it was. Yes.
Yeah, on save. Alright. That's 22.
Yep, that passes.
He's got a real high constitution. Sorry.
Apparently.
Yeah. It's fine. It's Ellis's
It's a
turn.
decently high DC too.
I just have really good, really good, ads again. Okay. Alice's
I
turn.
didn't mean to do that.
Don't worry about it. Alice is still invisible. If only he was a rogue, he'd get sneak attack. That's fine. He's just gonna run up and stab the guy, because that's what he's best at. Alright. Alright. And he's gonna do it again because he can. That sadly misses though. So one attack purchases as Piers, you cut into him twice, and you see him kind of sturdy back and kind of like just try like almost like a recoil from your things.
Mhm.
From your attack as he kind of like recoils, and then you see from behind him he kind of lunges forward as a large gash appears over his back. You can only assume that's the work of your invisible friend. Raven's turn.
Okay. I'll just do Eldritch Blast again.
Alright. There's no more advantage though. The advantage was worn off at this point.
That's okay. See if the first one plus 9. What is 6 plus 9? I think that's like. Yeah, 15 doesn't hit.
Nope, sadly.
I'm gonna assume that one does though.
16 plus 9 does hit.
25.
25 does hit.
Alrighty. So that's gonna be the D10. 10.
Nice! Solid hit as you place a solid hit into his chest. He kind of like recoils back and just glares at you. He doesn't know that he's being attacked from behind, so he's just going to make a solid swing at you as he kind of like turns the gun around and backhands it at you, kind of going to like knock you in the head, the side of the head appears.
Okay.
With the gun. Whoop. That's a 17.
Nope.
He kind of goes to smash as you kind of manage to duck out of your way quickly. And he's gonna spin the gun back around and I guess he's gonna shoot you point blank at the chest.
Should that be disadvantage? Unless he has proficiency with ranged stuff, if I'm correct, that's disadvantage because he's. With ranged stuff, so.
It's not at disadvantage, I'll tell you that much.
Okay. No, just double check because I know ranged stuff.
He works well with guns. Oh,
Okay.
Yikes! That's oh no!
Was it a hit or a miss?
That's a natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
So in total, that's yeah. I think that's gonna hit.
I mean, yeah, no, it's just.
Sorry. Oh no.
Oh, it's fine. If he fucking brings me to my threshold, this is gonna make the fight more fun.
I guess so. Okay, so 6
Because I
points.
am already.
Six-
I'm damaged already. So.
So that's sorry. Sorry, hold on. That's 14 points of damage, and make a Constitution save.
Okay, 14. Constitution saving throw. Can we stop with the fucking ones? 7.
No, sadly. Then I'm gonna need you to take another, on top of that, take another 6 points of lightning damage, and you considered paralyzed until the top of your next turn.
Okay.
His next turn, top of his next turn. Anyway, but
How much health do you have?
Actually, wait, can I Indomitable that? I still have that.
yes, you can.
Okay,
Which lets you
that's the rerolled on a fail save. On a
Okay,
failed
yeah.
save.
reroll.
Second wind, no. And action surge, that's still the wrong thing. Where the fuck is it? There it
You
is.
do have Indomitable. I know you do.
I know, it's at the very bottom of my fucking features.
It's not. Is it the newest? It might be.
Are you kidding
that
me?
one.
Holy shit! There's no fucking way.
It was payback for all the nat 20s earlier.
Hey,
It
babe,
was 2.
babe,
This
log
was
out,
only, what?
log out, and log back in. That is
Bro, your shit cursed. Your
that
shit- go
is
get it
bad.
fucking-
Log out of Roll20 and log
No,
back in.
I'm refreshing it.
Yeah. Oh.
Fucking call
That
me.
is so bad.
Fucking Christ.
Site wants us dead, man.
Yikes! That is 2 nat 1s.
How come this random guy with a gun is tougher than a dragon?
Right?
He's not. You guys are just fucking bad, apparently.
We're bad. It's
got
not that he's
cocky.
good. It's that we're
It's-
bad.
It's not that he's tougher than a dragon, it's that we don't have plants growing inside of him.
That
I
is
can
true.
fix that.
You guys gotta see him. You gotta see him up. Pud, you are no longer paralyzed as you finally
Don't say
feel
that.
you feel like a gasp for air finally as you can feel the electricity still pulsing in your body from where you raging from where you were shot. And you watch as Piers is just shot point blank at the chest of Piers. You stumble back a little bit as you feel your body tensing up. You're considered paralyzed and basically lose your next turn combat. Sorry, which luckily
This is great because I'm fucking next.
Yep.
Well,
Pud,
trying to think
you do have a chance now.
Trying to see if I have any. Oh fuck! Why did I get rid of lesser restoration? Why did I get rid of lesser restoration? Oh, this is cleric moment. Be like for. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Whatever. Fuck this dude. Still. I'm gonna shoot him again.
Shoot him again. Roll.
Shoot him again. That's a 20.
That does hit.
Nice. That's another 20 damage.
20 damage, and next attack on him has advantage. Sorry, Piers. Hey, Vander.
Was it like 4th time's a charm with with that fucking frostbite vendor?
Mmm. It
He's
could
a,
be.
He's a sturdy
Oh,
looking
third try
gentleman.
the charm. It could be.
Third time's a
Or
charm.
Oh yeah. During my turn,
No,
I was gonna
that's-
say, and make sure don't kill him. Non-lethal damage. You hear me? All right.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
The way
looking
you
through my spells.
nonchalantly immediately
So
message aside was impressive.
so much of my stuff that actually does damage is con saves with what I have prepared right now. And I don't want to do a con save.
So what do you do, Vander?
Okay. Guess I'll just go with another cantrip. How far away is he again?
He's still the same, roughly same range. He hasn't moved.
Which was 40 feet?
And you haven't moved.
I haven't. I could move. Okay. I'm going to cast Chill Touch on him.
Ooh, necromancy.
Roll. Hit. Yes, sir. This is a 21 hit.
21 does hit.
21 does hit. Okay. So he's gonna take 2d8 necrotic.
Nice.
And he cannot heal until the end of my next turn. Let me just double check. Until the start of my next turn, he cannot heal. Not that he has been anyways.
Alright, we'll roll the d8. Alright.
7.
Alright. This is Alice's turn. He's gonna go in for a swing again, because that's really all he can do at the time. Wait! No, it actually doesn't matter anymore, at this point. Sorry.
That was. Were you gonna try to get rid of the peril?
He has less restoration!
Yeah, I know, but he's after me, so it doesn't.
Doesn't
fucking
even matter! Doesn't even matter! He doesn't have any spells that can really... Yeah, he's just gonna stab at him again. That's all he can really do, I'll be honest. I look at his spells and I'm like, yeah. Alright.
The best spell is Sword Bow.
It's true.
SW8. No.
Awful.
Alright.
Awful.
Yeah, as you kind of, Vader, you cast the spell and you watch the sort of blacken, like there's like his skin begin to blacken around where you felt the hand touch him. You just see on his back just another scar just carve up as blood splatters up against his own blood splatters against his face. Alice is still invisible through this entire fight. My man! Vander, did you have to get up within range? Or is it Chill Touch still a range?
No, it's still. No, it's
Chill
it's
Touch
range,
is
'cause
120 feet.
Okay,
It's ranged.
so
It's
you're,
like a-
yeah, so you're not moving.
It's like a weird mage hand that does necrotic damage.
Yeah,
He
essentially.
is
It
going to
a
turn
ghostly skeletal
and kind of like
form.
huff
Oh,
and begin to run towards that sort of illusionary wall that you, Raven and Pud, you'd witnessed before. He is moving out of the
Oh.
range. Booming Blade has worn off at this point, I believe, right?
did he go before me?
Let me check.
If not, he'll still take the damage, but if it
Raven.
lasts a round, then it's over.
Oh, if the target moves.
Did he go before me?
Oh, shoot, did he?
Yeah,
He
I
might
didn't
have.
go yet.
He might have. Raven, your turn. Raven, you get to go first. Sorry. Well, here's
Until
what-
the start of my next turn, because it was skipped, that still counts.
No, it doesn't. Because that was your turn, you just lost your action. It technically was
So-
still your turn. So yes, it's gone. Raven's turn.
Okay, you worded that weird, and you worded that really weirdly, and it sounded like it was still up.
No, I thought it might still be up, but because
It's until the end of my next turn, so
Yeah, but your next turn already passed. Because you're paralyzed.
yeah, so he didn't move within my turn span.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. No, within your turn span he didn't move. But he's gonna move now. But before then, Raven gets a shot.
Alright, I guess I should walk up towards him and actually use the sword instead of just magic.
Sure.
See if we can kill him before he moves.
Yeah. That definitely hits.
28?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's gonna be the 2d6 plus a d8. It's 5. 3, 2, 1. Oh, not +9, +5. Crap.
+5.
Yep. 8
Uh,
+ 5 is...
I'll just add it because I'm using a calculator tool. So I'll just do 8 + 5. All right, same thing.
13 plus the 2d6.
Yeah. But you watch as you kind of stab at him. Oh yeah, wait. Plus the 1d6, 2d6. That's all right. Okay. Yeah, he's still gonna get out of there.
Does he move past us, giving us an opportunity attack, or nah?
Yeah, Raven, Piers, and Alos all get opportunity attacks.
Oh yeah, it's his.
Hell yeah.
It's not his turn anymore.
Yep, it's the top of or
24.
yeah.
That is going to be
Or
24.
sorry, it's the top. Yeah. No, it's not till after his round, so you're still technically paralyzed, Piers. I'm sorry. You're unparalyzed after his turn, sadly. So, but that totally hits, Raven. So you roll stab.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, I will roll the stab. Let's do the d8 quick.
Alos misses though. He swings wide.
That'll be 12 plus 2d6. Oof. 12 plus 4 is 16.
All right. He is not looking fantastic as he's turning and leaving, and he is running. You see him run for this illusionary wall and then just suddenly vanish behind it. The room for a moment is quiet, and it's empty. As
Just
Piers,
chase him behind.
Yep, you guys feel it. But something doesn't feel quite right in the room. As you feel it begin to heat up rapidly. Pud, what do you do?
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is try to walk through that fucking wall that doesn't exist.
Yeah? You run up to the wall and try to walk through it, but as you place your hand on it, it's solid.
Okay, fuck whatever that is then. I'm gonna head over to Piers and just holy weapon his main weapon.
Alright.
Fucking hit the wall down. Break it. Do it. Hit it with the sword.
Break the wall then. Piers, you are no longer paralyzed.
Without a second beat, runs straight at it immediately with booming blade out.
Alright. Roll an attack against the wall?
10. It's a fucking wall.
It's a wall.
Does 10 hit the
armor
wall, or does it?
falling.
I mean, it does hit the wall. It's a wall.
Does it fucking hit the wall, or does it turn into a hole first?
It's a solid wall. As you kind of clash your blade against it, and it feels. But the thing is, your war mage goes. Your blade kind of goes through the wall for a second, and it gets stuck on something. And what you feel doesn't feel like the stone that you see. It almost feels more like wood.
And I use the booming blade on that to see if something would just break.
Sure, roll the booming blade attack power. So I guess it's just like the 2d8, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see how powerful it is.
10.
10. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty solid. As you gotta attack it, and then just you feel this sort of poof, and this crack as you guys hear the sound of splintering wood as your sword goes through the illusionary wall. And you hear on the other side you hear like a man go, ah! And just like scream out of fear. As you don't know there's something on the other side. You heard someone scream, but you can't see anything.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, never mind. The cloak doesn't do that. I always forget.
Oh.
Vander, what does your cloak do again? It doesn't allow you to see. through it allows you to see invisible things, but it doesn't allow you to see through illusions, right?
Yeah, it's got dark vision out to a certain distance.
Yeah.
Invisible creatures and objects, as well as into the ethereal plane.
Yeah. So nope, you don't see that. It just looks like a wall. Anyway.
But that still doesn't. It's still solid.
It still feels generally solid. You feel like if you did blow a hole in it, it feels like a pretty decent sized hole. But the fact is you can't see the hole that you blasted through. But you can pull you see now that your sword went through, your sword went way further through this wall than the wall actually is. So you know it's an illusion now.
And it's just the sword that's getting through. Can just
I mean, you pull
fuck around with it.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna leave it in, and I'm gonna burn all 5 magic missiles and just fire around blindly in there, or just in the general direction I think the guy was.
Just fuck the cook.
Okay.
Before you did that, I wanted to just see if I could fucking sneak through the hole that you made. It was kobold sized.
Pud, make an investigation check because you got to feel around a wall that you can't see through.
Great. I'm very good at those.
I'm sorry, yeah. This isn't perception because you can't see it. You're not perceiving anything.
God damn it, that's a 1. I got a 2.
You're feeling around the wall and you just can't feel it. You're just like, it feels just like wall. You're like, well, where is this? Like, you see Pierce's hand go through, so you know there's a hole somewhere. You just can't find it.
I'm just too short. I'm
Pierce,
too short.
Okay, I know. Yeah, you are too short. It's probably like up closer at his chest height. You're trying to hop a little bit, but it just doesn't work. Pierce, magic missile hits on a target that you can see within range. Roll me a d20. Because you cannot see this target.
Okay, it's just a... Okay, I'm assuming it's just like a hit thing and not roll 5 of them for the different...
Yeah. I'll just roll 1, because, you know, it is an automatic sort of target, like a beacon thing.
10.
The 5 charges go off. Roll damage.
Okay. Whoops, 5, and then it's just... Oh no, because it's 5
It's 5d4.
plus...
5d4 plus 5, I believe, or it's plus your spellcasting modifier, so it's plus...
No, it's because
1?
it's plus 1 on each of them.
Oh, plus 1 on each of them. So if it's 5, if you want to roll 5d4 plus 5, then that's technically the same.
Okay. 13.
Yeah, 13 points of damage. Okay, cool.
And all 2s and 1s.
You hear some guy scream somewhere, but you're not sure if that was the guy you wanted. But something hit. Vander.
So the room is rapidly increasing, right?
In heat. You feel like a definite heat that's waving over you guys, and you don't know where it's coming from.
Okay.
And Pierce, as you like stick your hand through this hole now, you realize, no, it is getting warmer. Your hand on the other side feels much cooler than where you're currently standing.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Would the increase in temperature be detrimental to the duck at all?
No.
It's not gonna cook.
It's not gonna cook a
I know it's not
taxidermy
gonna
duck.
cook. I know it's not gonna cook, but I have a plan with the duck.
Taxi duck is fine, alright? Not gonna worry.
Not at the moment. It doesn't appear to be melting, no.
Okay. In that case, how far is the illusionary wall?
Let's see, you can just walk right up to it.
Let's check my spells.
I feel really useless right now. I think
What are you gonna do? I'll say this is like a free round. If you guys think you can do something to get on top. Or to get
Okay.
through it.
Can I like maybe feel for the hole?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay, I could do that. Investigation is.
I mean, if the sword is still in there, it should be pretty obvious
you
where
should
it
be able
is.
to see where Pierce's hand is. So I'll say with advantage.
Advantage? Hell yeah. Oof.
Okay. And I was gonna see if I
I
could.
think I find it.
Easy, yeah, you find the hole and you kind of grab onto the splintered wood.
Can I crawl through?
It is not big enough for you to crawl through, sadly.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is big enough to like probably fit maybe like a kobold size sort of tunnel. But for you, Raven, and also the fact that it's not like on the ground, it's not like a crawlable hole. It is a fairly large hole, but at its angle, you'd probably have to like get a boost to kind of jump through it, you know?
I
And
climb
also the
up.
fact that you can't. Yeah, I mean you can kind of.
Gotta climb speed.
Yeah, I mean you can just kind of like squirm your way through it, I guess, because you're also smaller.
Yeah, I'm a small boy.
All right. So you just stick your head through the wall like it's Johnny style, and just slowly slither your way through.
I got.
As I'll say that's majority of your movement, so you're not able to move as you get to the other side. As all of you just watch as Raven just kind of hops and just like kind of whoop, disappears through the wall.
I was gonna ask if I could see through the wall at all,
No,
especially not with Raven in there. I assume.
no, it
Sorry,
looks like
my
it
fat
looks
ass
like
is in the way.
a straight stone wall, and then you just see Raven go whoop through it.
I mean,
Even
if the sword went through, can I try that again in the same general area?
Yeah, I mean you can
Gonna-
just keep like elbowing
gonna-
down
gonna-
to break more if you want to make a strength
Yeah.
check. Yeah,
You're gonna stab
Strength
Raven.
or weapon?
up to you. Are you gonna cut into it?
I don't have a fucking axe, so I can't do a shining, so I'm just gonna keep using the blade of the sword.
You're shining with the sword.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
yeah, maybe a weapon
I'm just
attack, why
gonna-
not?
no.
You're
I mean, it's a
gonna,
wall. It's
You're kind of like swinging around with your arms kind of in there, trying to figure out a way back through. You
well, I
stab-
would take it out.
Okay, you take your and out and you bonk the sword against the wall again, and it doesn't make as big as a hole as it did last time. Meanwhile, Raven, on the other side, you see a couple of men dressed in different sort of hunter gear. There's about three other men that you don't recognize behind this wall. One of them appears to just have been blasted with magic missile. But glancing around the area, the larger gentleman that you're trying to capture is nowhere in sight.
That's unfortunate.
But there's three other men, and they all have guns ready, as they all pointed at you. I will give. Okay, you know what? I will give Alos a chance to crack his way in there.
Can I still do something for my free action since
Yes.
I've been trying to think?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I'm going to cast gaseous form. Gaseous? Oh,
Gaseous
just-
form.
I don't
Gaseous
think-
form.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it on myself and go through the wall.
Fair enough. Yeah, Vander, you just go through the wall. You now have like sort of gas. You are now considered a gas. As you kind of just slip through the wall easily, as you see Alos kind of go in, trying to tear at the wall. At this point, everybody else who's left in the room, I need you to make a Constitution save. I also just looked
If
at the
this is-
time. Yoicks.
If I'm taking damage from this being, it would be resistant because if it is heat and fire.
You are resistant, but you still need to make a con save.
No, I'm still gonna make the 24 save.
Yeah, you're fine.
7.
Okay, cool. And Alice is also gonna make it because he's also in the room. Pog. Cool. So, Pud and Alos are going to take, 7 points of fire damage as the floor beneath you begins to almost scorch you, as you just feel this burning, cooking sensation come over you.
I would like to.
It's only 7 points for now.
Yeah. I want to fucking get through that hole as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
Because I am too small for this.
Yep. You could squirm your way up through there.
Gotcha. Bonus action, can I drop just a corn cob out into the room?
Yeah, sure. You bonus action, you just drop the corn cup as you squirm your way out on the other side, and you see Raven standing on the opposite end.
What is this mist? It's gross. It's in my mouth.
Okay, here's, make another, either strength, I'll say either, like, strength, athletics check, or another, attack with your sword.
Yo,
Alice,
all of that is 7.
So it doesn't fucking matter what you do, just roll +7.
Yes! Oh my god! Perfect.
Fucking call me Distortion
sorry.
Devil over here.
It's
I'm
a dream come
sorry.
true. Beautiful.
I'm so sorry. But luckily,
You
Alos rolled a fucking 25.
Well, let me pull a Connor. Fuck you, roll 20.
Fuck you, roll 20. But you watch as Alos kind of stands back. I'd seen you just like hack at this thing unsuccessfully. You feel a hand grasp your shoulder, kind of just gently shove you aside. As you hear the running footsteps, and suddenly a crash! As Alice is literally just like Kool-Aid Man style ran through the wall. As you on the other side, the three of you on the other side, just see the wall splinter and nobody comes through.
That is
It's
so
just
creepy.
Piers. He's just standing on the opposite side.
It's just Pierce standing on the opposite side.
If it's the fucking walkthrough.
Yeah, Pierce, you walk through afterwards. And you guys are standing in this room. Now, 3 other guns pointed in your direction. And carbonated milk. Nowhere in sight.
Man, I'm good at naming things, huh?
You really are, aren't you?
You have to say it carbonated.
Carbonated milk.
It's French.
It is very French. And I'm also I think we'll call it here and we'll pick it up next time because it is 10:30 and I have an interview tomorrow morning that I need to at least get some sleep for.
Please do.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, this will be a part 2 battle. I genuinely didn't think this battle would go on as long as it did. But, like, I was not planning for this to be a difficult fight. Like, genuinely.
Roll 20 just said no.
Genuinely,
all
We can kill
I
a dragon,
was like,
but we can't kill a rich man with a gun.
Apparently, like, genuinely, I was like, what the fuck? This is not a complicated fight. We're gonna raid Sea Guardian Nova because I love her dearly, and she's playing Call of Duty. Anyway, we're gonna do that.
Want
5 natural ones.
Dragon goddess?
It's
No.
2 natural 20s!
D&D Lex Luthor?
Aw,
6.
God tier.
we're raiding.
Also, I called dibs on that fucking gun. I want that gun so bad. Oh,
Fair enough.
It's so cool.
I feel like all of us could have a gun by the end of this.
Honestly, probably.
Why have gun when you have seed?
When you have seed.
But what about a gun that shoots seed? You can modify it.
Fair point.
because he just shoots them at high speed, so then they go in, and then they're just in someone, and you can just grow.
Yeah, they
And then you can
bury themselves in some. Yeah.